people, please. Thank you, my darling. That's it, they're coming in now. Tam up again. Thank you, Steph. You look gorgeous on your video. Oh, yes, you look gorgeous.
It's just a joke to the left. Now put your hands on your hips.
Alexa off. Jesus Christ. That was going right down the ear. Why am I dancing? Are you dancing? Well, if you're dancing, then I must be doing something right. Anyway, guys, let me just thank Nanny Sanj, who is one of Alex's mods. Thank you, Tams. Thank you, Maz. She kindly sent me some gifts yesterday, and she sent me this. Is it for hot drinks, guys? Because I've never had one of these before. Look. So I don't know if you know, she's making these. I think she's got her own, well, she has got her own business. Message her, guys, and she'll get you some done, and she'll put whatever you want on them. They're really good quality. Hot or colds, could be both. Okay, we'll put a vodka and coke in that and some ice, keep it cold. And then obviously my little cup, which I absolutely love. Thank you, Clout Alert, darling. It's got like red pearls on. So Ashley will be really pleased to this because there's no plastic bottles. Do you know what I mean? Rachel Skinner's going to go mad. Good. Piss off, Rachel Skinner. It's lovely, innit? Guys, I don't know if you've tasted these. Can I have a bag, Simon? Show everybody. Are they sold out?
Yeah.
I told ya. What did I tell you, Simon?
I got to.
Stop lying. Where are they?
All right.
See, why do you do this to me for?
I'm in your drawer, man.
It's not enough that I get wound up by everybody else. Now you're winding me up. Can't catch a break. Basically, they're these cheese, what are they?
Cheetos.
Cheetos. Tilly had a bag last night because she stayed and she takes a little snack to bed. And they're elite. I love them. So I sent them into the village to get me a couple of bags. Never mind, justice for Simon. Oh, these are them, guys. Oh, look at the cheesiness on them, everyone. I love them. Never tasted them till yesterday. No, these are just the original cheese. They're lovely. I'll be making a mess of them this afternoon or tonight when I'm in bed watching, what's it called? Below Deck. Thank you, Danielle. Regan, with the tutti fruities. Thank you, darling. Do you know what I can't stand? Do you know them tackies? I love you too, Regan. Thank you, just me. Thank you, everybody. I love you all too. You know them nasty tacky things? Oh, get out of here with the tackies. You love Below Deck. Cockapoo got me into that. I'm season 8 now. Yeah. I'm glad that cat's gone. Do you know, the chief stewardess, she pissed me off. If you know a cat. The cup is from Nanny Sand. She's one of Alex Brigham's mod. If you go onto my page, I posted a video and I batted her, like pinned her. So you can get in contact with her and she'll make you all these wonderful things. Thank you, Lisa, darling. Thank you. Thank you, my love. Thank you, Jill. Thank you, Brenda. Yes. Oh, has TJ sent a box? TJ. I'm so sorry, darling. I've been too preoccupied in the cheese crisp. Thank you, our TJ, darling. TJ, get yourself a pin. Make sure you're following TJ, guys, because he's got the best morning radio show. Like he compares it. Do you know what I mean? He does like fantastic music. We have a laugh. It's got just about everything in the TJ morning show. Thank you, everybody, for sending me all your coinies. Thank you, everybody. So I'm here for a long time today. Yeah. We're going to be opening boxes. We're going to be having your opinions on situations. If it turns into a hate live, oh well, nothing I can do about it really. Do you know what I mean? I can't keep on shutting you all down because you've got all these opinions of people. It's not your fault that you don't like the people that you're speaking about. We're not going to be gaslit around here anymore. Thank you, Donna. That is one of my most favourite names in the world. Yes, thank you, Donna. Oh, congratulations, babe. Rebecca, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for all the love. I do deserve it, to be fair, because I'm getting slandered all around the TikTok place about my loom bands and shit. Yes, some people just can't give it a rest. Nevertheless, we will be talking about it. Thank you, Franny B. Thank you, darling. Guys, where is everybody this morning? Are the fingers not working? Oh, that's more like it. See, Vince knows all about it with the money gun. Thank you, Vince, my darling, with the money gun. Yes, Vince knows all about it with the money gun. We're not doing any battles. Piss off. Not in the mood for the battles today. How long you been on? 13 minutes. I've been on 13 minutes because Simon's been doing the bathroom and there's been a bit of banging with oh, Totty, that's just woke me up a little bit. Thank you, Totty, for that wonderful gift. Thank you. Let's check this popular. Yesterday was a good day because we had Alex on the podium, Luke and me. I love that. So today we've got TikTok King Queen at number 1. We've got Alex Brigham at number 2. And Mechanic Mouse at number 3. So, you know, we can get up there on the podium. Yes. I'm going to try and send you a treasure box. Right. Right, is there any other creators in here? Thank you, Sally. Thank you, my darling. Because it's moved everything around. It's moved chat around, everything. I can't find anything. My emojis aren't working. Subscribers, can you try and put the emojis in, please? The picture ones. I've got to take the EQ one out, actually, as she's being nice. Yes, we'll take the delusive Angie will forever stay. See, even my emojis ain't working. The delusive Angie one will forever stay, yes. But the evil queen one will come out. Let's just be nice. What was that? They're not there, are they, guys? What was that? EQ has some lovely ones of you now, do you see? This is what I'm saying. A couple of months ago, I think I was a fat snake on a sofa. Thank you, I am cheeky. Thank you, darling. I haven't seen the new ones. But I will sort my emojis out, guys. I don't know what's happening with my live. It's glitching and things like that. Thank you, Angie. Thank you, darling. Guys, thank you, Steph. Oh, my God, Steph. Thank you for the dancing beavers. I can't even pronounce their name. How do you pronounce it, guys? Capybaras. The capybaras. Thank you for the dancing capybaras, darling. Thank you, everybody. Charlotte, thank you. Can I have where are we? Can I have a poor person pin, please? Oh, there you go, darling. You're not a poor person. You've just got more important things to be spending your money on than misread in the morning. Yes. As long as you're here, that's all that matters. But for those of you that can't afford it, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. And I will have all the monies. Absolutely. If you don't ask, you don't get, do you? No, you don't. Guys, we've got the 100k. Thank you, everybody. Can we just get the reposts up a bit? Thank you, Emma, darling. Desperate measures around here, you know. You got EQ. She's sat there with a Dubai princess. Do you know what I mean? Thank you, Emma. And we just, you know, we do what we can around these ways. I mean, who bags themselves a Dubai princess? Thank you, TikTok's nosy biatch. UK TikTok is that popping that we've got royalty from the Dubai place involved in the UK TikTok. That is insane, innit? Qatar. Did I say it right? Thank you. Oh, Nanny Sanj, darling. I've just showed everybody the lovely stuff that you gave me. Thank you, Jando. Thank you, Nanny Sanj. Nanny Sanj, can you comment so my mods can pin you, please? And then everybody can message you with the orders, and then you'll make lots of money. Thank you, Karen. You're all my princesses, guys, and my princes. Yes. I love you too. Thank you, Chloe. I'm just loving how effective Delusive Angie is. I love it. Oh, hello, Alex. Thank you, my darling Alex. Number 3 again. Oh, no, 2. Congratulations, Alex. You're smashing it, and we love this for you, darling. We do. Thank you, Sandy. I was on my Snyder account flicking in between Alex's, EQ's, Angie's, Dave's, Angie's face when them universes went to EQ. Thank you, Lou. She was like, oh, EQ's using you for your money. And you're a fine one to talk in. Yeah, talking about using people for money. Get out of here with the hypocrisy. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm on one today and no one's going to shut me down. Angie is on with her now. I know Angie's on with her now, isn't she? You know, if it weren't a princess from Qatar and she weren't, do you know what I mean? Angie would be, you know, going ham. Do you know what I mean? It's a Whinge Wednesday. DA's got a princess room in a box now. Yeah, she's trying to secure the bag. Do you know, it ain't going to happen, though. It ain't going to happen. Piss off, Angie. You got Jojo. Actually, where is Jojo? I ain't seen her for a while. Oh, well, never mind. Right, she'll be asking for proof. I know she will. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, my darling. Thank you, Steph. TJ, did you get your pin? Because I didn't see your pin, TJ. Yeah, she'll want proof. She'll want to see receipts. She'll want to see timelines. She'll want to see thrones, crowns, family trees. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you pinned him. Thank you. It's because I've been chatting. So I miss everything that's going on, really. It's not that I don't care. I'm just too busy chatting. Oh, how's life, my darling? I will be your friend. You know that. Yes. Alexa, play the BBC News theme tune.
Here's BBC News theme by TV Theme Tune Factory on Amazon Music.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome. Oh, thank you, FYP Enders. Thank you, darling. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Miss Red Show. I will not be making a habit of this because 10 o'clock is my time, okay, guys? Well, I don't know any, but that's the time that you used to. We will get back into the swing of the 10 o'clock times, guys. It's just that I've got so much on. Buckle up for an extra long show. We're going to open boxes, and I just want to say, if it turns into a hate live, oh well. Oh, so thank you, everybody. Alexa off. Right, let's get going. Oh, for fuck's sake. Mind you, it's about right for our show, innit? Off. Right, we're going to start off with some funny videos first, guys. That's on Chantal. See, the thing is, right, we love the Canary Islands and we go to we've been to Fuerteventura many times, and for those of you that haven't been, it's a very classy place, very quiet. Thank you, Siobhan. Thank you, darling. Very quiet, very classy. Imagine you're there on your holiday, relaxing, and this numpty's dancing down the street. Did someone just say, does he do weddings? Frankie, message him and ask it, I'm sure he will. Right, anyway, let's move on. Right, so do you know when I seen this morning, it triggered the fucking life out of me, because it is a lovely place, Cockapoo. When I went to Barcelona The kids were only little. I spent 30 fucking euros on these fuckers, right? Sorry for the language, but I hate getting conned. And I literally tried for hours and hours to try and get these to work. And you got to remember, there weren't no like Google or anything back then. Do you know what I mean? So there was no way of getting any pointers. Honestly, I spent hours trying to get these fuckers to dance. And they cost me 30 euros, but it's a scam, guys. And I'm just going to let you all know, those of you that go abroad, don't buy these cartoon characters because it's a scam, all right? So I'm just basically saving you all money. 30 euros back then was a hell of a lot of money. Save your cash, love.
Как работает это?
Hello, Samantha.
Ничего себе. Просто динамика.
So, what are they? So, basically, they don't do nothing. It's just a piece of cardboard with some string and some, like, I don't know, some magnet little feet. And what happens is, do you see this radio here? Thank you, Carol. That radio there in the bag has got some, like, do you know the clear string? And they're actually on the string. So, to the naked eye, you can't see the string. Because I didn't see no fucking string when I bought them. Do you know what I mean? And when I bought them, he said, oh, just put them by the stereo and the vibration will activate them. But I'm just letting you all know, do not buy these. They don't dance. They don't do anything. It's a scam. So I'm saving you all money. All right, guys. It's just when I seen it this morning, it took me back to when he took my £30. Not this one, but whoever took my £30. So, bastards. I fell for this like 20. I did too. Fucking sucked right in. Right. Thank you, Mal.
It's finally happened. This was the only reason I didn't want to move out. This was the only reason I didn't want to live alone. I was just eating my grapes, happily eating my grapes. And I see this little thing in the corner. I'm thinking, no way I've got a mouse. There's no more.
Now, do you know, even playing this is making me feel a little bit sick again, right? Guys, in the comment section, how big are the spiders? We had one run. We seen the fucker in the dark. We seen it in the dark. Do you know how hard it is to see a spider in the dark? It had army boots and a helmet on. It was the size of Susie. It ran across the living room floor. I'm not even lying. I'm concerned about this. Please don't, I'm serious. I'm so concerned because I would never go to Australia because of the spiders. Do you know what I mean? That's the only reason I won't go to Australia. I'm itching now. And now, even the fucking cats and dogs are scared of them. They're massive. The one that we had in our living room was like, I swear to God, it was like a bowling ball, just fucking across the living room floor. I've never seen them so big in my life. And I don't understand what's going on. I'm so arachnophobic. I can pick up like little ones. Like we get these really little ones in our house. Like they're like daddy long legs with no wings. They're all right. I don't mind them. It's the ones with the squeak. They're like or same boat or whatever his name is.
I don't know what to fucking do. Like, I'm not even exaggerating.
Usain Bolt.
I'm not even exaggerating. If you saw the fucking size of this shit, look at the legs. Look at the fucking legs. I even tried to throw this bottle at it and it didn't move. It didn't move. That's how you know it's fucking big and brave and bad. Okay, I'm gonna try and put the bin on top of it.
Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you, guys. We're nearly halfway there with the target. Thank you. Thank you, Cal. What does she think she's doing with the bin?
How old are you?
Thank you, Bax. Thank you, darling.
Climbing the wall.
Look at the size of this. This was the same size as the one in the living room. It ain't right.
Guys, I got it. I got it. Now what? That's it. I'm done.
I'd fucking move out.
Out the window.
I'd be out. I've told you before, I would post the keys through the letterbox and say enjoy. See you later. The rent's due on the 16th. I ain't, no. It's not that big. It's a size, are you joking? Are we looking at the same thing here? It's massive. Your house would be on the market. Mine would be on fire. No, I'm not having it. Anyway, let's move on. I'm all itchy now. So, guys, I've got an exclusive for you. I don't know if you want to repost the live, you know, share the live or whatever. So I've got an exclusive today. We have an exclusive of Canadian Angie. Yeah, she's been seen out in public. I got sent this video, and usually I wouldn't do anything like this, but as she's been not being very kind to me or any of my friends, I'm going to show this now. So you've got an exclusive here, guys. This is Canadian catfish spotted in public. True story. Yes, it is Canadian, Angie. Yep. Just for those of you that missed it, here she goes again. Explains the behaviour online, really, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? Canadian Angie exposed. Right, anyway, guys, let's move on to this one. Oh.
That the brat promises so much to his community but doesn't deliver. Well, it's alright, don't worry about me not delivering on my FYP show, because I'm pretty sure Donna's going to be giving away a loom bag.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Dogmon.
For a subscriber, because she's...
See, again, and every time he talks about me, I'm going to show it, just to prove who's talking about who. Okay? So every time you talk about me, Zach, I'm going to show it. Thank you, Kirsty. Just to prove that we're not being the problem. You cannot stop. Thank you, Bamf. So I hope Dave Durans is watching. He needs a rehab. He doesn't need rehab. He just needs to fucking shake this ego and victim mentality he's got going on and just fucking leave everybody alone. That's what he needs. I hope Dave's watching, because this is what I have to deal with, Dave. Like talking about me making loom bands. So what? I'm making loom bands. At least I ain't making a fucking mess of my life. Do you know what I mean? Thank you, Kirsty. Like literally everything that I do.
I'm going to be giving away our loom bands in about 2 weeks.
Thank you, Lily.
For a subscriber, because she's so grateful for the platform that she has.
Thank you,
I'm
Lily.
still looking like a fucking scorpion jellyfish.
See, digs and looks again.
Narcissist.
I'm a narcissist. Really, Zach? Thank you, Maria.
An evil queen.
Thank you,
Jean.
Jean.
Two evil queen. Fuck Red and all of that. I need my princess back in my carriage when we were solo riders. Do you know what I mean? No, Zach the brat promises some.
Grow up, Zach. It all pops off in Hustle's box, guys. Look, like I say, I don't want to have wars or beef with anybody, but at the end of the day, I'm not being dug out anymore. You know, every time he talks about me, I'm going to play it and I'm going to show it on here and I'm going to react to it. I'm not going to go deep, or I'm not going to call him out for anything that he's doing, but I just want people to know and to show people I'm not sitting quiet anymore. I'm not doing it. And if he thinks he's going to make my life a misery, wow. Let me tell you something. He admitted this morning it was all an act, and it's hilarious. Yeah, well, this is it, isn't it? This is it. And if you see anything like of him talking about me or slagging me off, at me in the videos, because I will play them. And this is probably what he wants, and I'm giving him what he wants. Do you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I'm just trying to show people that I'm not the problem and I'm not doing anything. Thank you, Jodie Marie. So it all pops off in Hustle's box. This is quite a long video, to be fair, guys. So thank you, Freya. Thank you, Adam, my darling. Thank you. He is majorly, like, I don't get it with him because he's got a good platform. He's got a community. I wouldn't say, you know, an amazing community, because I mean they're not very nice people. But he doesn't need to be doing this. You know, he's just like showing people who he is. You know, people are waking up to his behaviour, not mine, because I ain't changed, in a sense of I'm not the one that's, you know, making jabs and digs and every Miss Red Dox's grandmas with bingo fingers. Alex.
Bro, if I was saying so extreme as that, do it in your own fucking time, yeah? Let me tell you this is what I'm going to say to you. Each to their own, I'm a cunt. But you know that including kids, you're a fucking bomber clock cunt.
Beep, beep, beep,
and
beep.
if it's my kid, I'll hunt ya. If you say something like that about me or my kid, I will fucking kill ya.
Beep, 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 beep.
Getting so far. You're looking at the woman saying play with her own fucking kid, my man. You're nuts.
Sorry?
Sorry, Hustle, I do love you.
Is her last name Pickering?
Yeah,
Thank you, Jodie Marie.
There's a door in the same
Suck your mum! Suck your mum!
Yeah,
Really,
whatever.
you're fucking
Calm
disgraceful!
down, Carrie Katona.
No, cunt!
Kerry
Shut
Katona.
up, Carrie Katona. Go find your door and come back. What, Market? Fucking hell.
Do you know what it is? Talk to Frank, man.
That was wild.
Yo, Sarah.
Hello.
Yes.
Nobody mentioned about some kids.
I am here for all this. Alex, Corey, the best duo on TikTok.
Thank you, Sarah, love.
I fucking love you all.
Alex, I didn't mention nothing about no kids touching.
Guys, look. Do you know what it is? Do you know what people are dox my address in the chat? I'll dox my address on this live now. I don't care. You're not doing anything, you know, fat.
Yo, I know.
Did anybody watch Hustle's live yesterday? I had the baby yesterday, but I was like in and out. I can't like obviously stay on TikTok too long because, you know, I'm on Nanny duties, and she started to guilt trip me. You know what I mean? She's like, Nanny, okay, put your phone down now, Nanny. And I'm like, well, you put your iPad down then. Proper gaslighting me at the minute till he is, do you know what I mean? But I was in and out of there. It was brilliant. It was brilliant. And then obviously we had Alex and Corey in there, you know, being menaces. How many people was in there? Let's do a poll. Happy face, yes. Sad face, no. Guys, there's nearly 3,000 people get voted. I knew you was in there, Cockapoo, but our MT was in there as well. Yes. Actually, I ain't heard from MT for a day or two. It's probably like shattered from all the drama. You love Alex and Corey together. I sit there like that. I've got, you know, like when you're watching a movie and you're peeping through your eyes. Oh, God. Oh, God. Do ya? Because you know what it's like? It's like, oh, Miss Red, what you got? I don't care. Thank you, Bex. Guys, can we smash this squirrel target, please? Thank you. Thank you, everybody. We've only got 66 out of 100. Do you know what I mean? Get the squirrels in, guys, please. Here I am begging for squirrels. You know what I mean? You got other creators that have got Dubai Utah princesses or whatever. I'm not bitter about it. Do you know what I mean? I'm just saying. He what? Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Clem. Mods, pin people that are sending me the squirrels, please. Thank you. He lost his boxes in the end for 3 days. It was fucking brilliant. Squirrel game.
You're rude boy. You're rude boy.
Hello?
You're Pingham. Are you
Oh,
there?
fucking hell, Claire Duffy. Thank you, Beth.
This is Claire Duffy here.
Thank you, Steph.
Let me tell you
Sitting on the bacon sandwich, you racist bitch. Shut up.
Thank you, Estelle.
There you go. Islamophobia once.
Alex, did this Claire Duffy one say something about me? Thank you, Steph. Thank you, Debs. Did this Claire Duffy one say something about me apparently selling the pum-pum? Thank you, Kirsty. Thank you, guys. That's it. We're getting there now. She did. Listen, Claire Duffy, right. If I was to sell my pum-pum, I'd make a fucking fortune and I wouldn't have to be sat here begging for squirrels, darling. All right? Do you know there's a list? They're queuing up. Whether it be for a picture or whatever. About selling the pum-pum. Come on now. I'm sat here asking for squirrels on TikTok. Thank you, Miss Unknown. This woman's dangerous, you know. Somebody. No, you will not get a price list. Out of here. Wild. Yes, thank you, Martina, darling.
Bingham, listen. You're a dirty nothing wrong in Birmingham. No one knows ya. No one cares about ya. You're hiding a bedroom.
Thank you,
in
Sally.
your Mars yard.
Thank you, Carol.
You're a stone man that needs waiting up to get into an ambulance.
Liar, Claire Duffy. She's vile, horrible.
You cannot ruin
Thank
nobody. You have been given the address. You've run your mouth. Told you to come to Sparkhill, Birmingham, run your mouth more, and you haven't landed.
She's another one that's obsessed with me and Alex. Alex, I don't know if you're still here, darling, but we've got too many obsessors at this point. I don't understand why people are so obsessed. Do you get it, Alex? And for this one to sit in a box and call anybody out, honestly, she's vile. Absolutely vile. Thank you, Dawn. Bun Claire Duffy, guys.
You've never once gave me your address because I'm not interested. You've never said pull up, I'm not interested.
She thinks she's bad.
Shut up, please. We're busy.
Hustle, you're a Muslim, ain't ya?
Yeah.
How do you feel about this one here, Claire Duffy, reciting, obviously, prayers in Islam and then saying she's rubbing bacon between her crutch?
Can we just go back to that? That was somebody that said, go and feed your kids bacon.
No, you never. You said you're going to give your kids bacon sandwiches.
And I went back with a slur and said, yes, I'll rub it between my butt cheeks. And I did say that with facts. Yeah? I stopped for a lot.
Thank you,
We
Will.
will never eat bacon. You are the bacon because you're Pingo.
Wow.
I just want to quickly say justice for Corey and Alex, and that's it.
Justice for Corey and Alex.
Yeah, I know. Thanks, Mum.
Bring up him, mother. Big up, baby, darling. And you, Corey, right? I'll say one thing about you. You do stand in checks at times.
I can't believe people are even... Why are people even boxing her?
Listen here, right?
I don't understand it.
Take the gifts.
You never gifted me, Claire.
I'm on your page gifting you non-stop.
You come onto my page next time and
Don't
I'll
get
fucking
it.
fuck you. How's them apples?
Well, listen here, you little GIY man.
Here we go.
Wow. See how nasty she
You will
is?
not be going around like a gandu, which we call you a gandu in our
I wouldn't
society.
take that. Corey, I wouldn't take that. She's basically calling you a puff.
And you are as well. You are as well.
You can't be alone in this.
Wow. Yeah, that's
She's
right.
obsessed with Alicia, I know.
Absolutely, I'll say my chest.
Get out, Debbie. Thank
No
you.
need for it. Well, she's just a nasty individual and thinks she's bad.
Well, this is
Thank you, Jodie. Love you.
Alex, I absolutely love you too. You're actually amazing.
Oh, guys, we love you all, right? Genuinely, I speak on behalf of Alex. We love you all, but please give us beef. This warms me.
Does anybody else think that woman who just came up could be Jamzino's sister?
Yeah, they're very much.
She's related to Carrie Katona.
Thank you, Jodie Marie, darling.
I got called racist because I said she looks like Richard Pryor.
Don't know what that is.
Everybody in here, guys, we are going to shut this live down. That's what's going to turn it off. If you guys
I know she tries to talk like a roadman, doesn't she?
Like Jamzino, and everyone's going, that's a racist comment. Grow up.
Everybody, please send your heartbeats to Hustle, guys. There's loads of us in here.
Search Richard Pryor. Millen just doxed her. Who, Claire Duffy?
I pick up all of you. That's here on behalf of
Millen did.
I mean,
Max Time, One Galaxy, please.
So I mean, I hit the nail on the head, and everyone was saying it was racism. Grow up, man.
Right, next. Come on.
Thank you, Vince. Thank you,
We all love you,
darling.
Corey, so, you know.
I love you more. Oh.
Thank you, Jodie Marie.
Alright, listen, wait 1 second. Yo, wait, why is it I'm accepting everyone and it's saying request cancel to everyone?
You can drop me, Hustle.
Yo, wait, hold on, listen. Yo, Claire.
I did see on a video that Hustle said our side of TikTok is ruthless, and I have to agree. Like we're the drama side of TikTok, right? It's got ruthless. Do you agree, guys? Thank you, Danny. No, I'm sorry, it is. The stuff that's sad and like, do you know the mad thing is, right? You can get in a box, say the worst about each other, and then at the end of the live say, you know, love you, and then everything's okay, like the way Corey and Angie go at each other. Do you know what I mean? Then they'll end the boxes with, yeah, we'll be okay, and then, you know, an hour later they're back at it again. Though, and the most wildest stuff said to each other. I don't think people take it so personal now, do they? Because we hear the word pedlo and everything else so much. People are so much more desensitised to it, you know. And it's not a good thing in a way, because, you know, being called Alex, being called any of that isn't nice. But even Hustle, when I was watching, it was like, this is ruthless. And this side of TikTok is...
Wait, before you speak, Claire.
It's
One
me,
thing.
I'm sorry.
Listen, if you got beef with someone, handle your beef, but I need you to do me a favour right now.
Yeah.
I need you to apologise to anyone that's GAY, but that's not right.
Well, I apologise to the GAY community.
Thank you, because do you know what it is? As a Muslim, that's like if someone now starts cussing.
I know, UK's finest.
They're talking about you too, so imagine all the GAY people in here that
That's not falling on my brother. That's a problem. You know, you pulled.
Oh, do you know what? Piss off, Claire. I can't even let people listen to her anymore. I don't know why anyone gives her a box. She's an absolute wrong girl. The amount of stuff she said is absolutely vile. I know she says lots of racist stuff, and, you know, we've just heard her be homophobic. People stop giving her a box. Like, you know, she's so desperate for main character. You know, stop giving her a box. You know, I don't get it. I don't understand it. Sorry, guys, I'm ranting. So apparently the police, which I don't believe for 1 minute, turned up to Angie because something was said about Donald Trump on Angie's live. So out of the billions of people on this planet Earth that don't like Trump or have political views and, you know, political things said, the police turn up at Delusive Angie's. Do you believe this? As she's shown footage. There ain't no way the police, SWAT team, CID, fucking MI5, FBI have turned up to Delusive Angie because a comment about Donald Trump was made. Happy face you believe it, sad face you don't. And if she shows the footage, I will apologise to her. Guys, we got 40k to get to the podium. Let's go, guys.
Sorry about the poll. She's just showed the proof on live now.
She has not.
Yeah, the police actually turn up.
No.
Yeah, there was armed as well. She just showed it all on live. Armed police just turned up.
You're Alex, piss off trolling me.
No, they did. Ronald McDonald was there, right? Donald Trump himself was there, right? There was all there. There was SWAT teams. There was doing gambols in the front garden. There was 2 people on the roof. It was all going off. I swear to God, I've just seen proof.
I knew it, guys. Alex, stop trolling me.
Oh, piss off, Donna.
I was ready to apologise then, Alex. I should know when something comes from your mouth.
Oh, she'd be definitely running. I'm going anyway. Piss off.
Yeah, well, there you go, you see. Do you know what, guys? I was literally, my arse fell through because I thought, oh my God, I've got it wrong and I'm going to have to apologise, and she's going to sit there and she's going to love the fact that I've got it wrong. But this is what I'm saying. Ain't no way the police have turned up at her house because somebody spoke about Donald Trump in a box. This is what he does to me all the time. And the thing is, it's rubbing off on Simon now.
It's crazy. She's gonna have a look at the...
Yeah, she did phone them on live. Who's live though? Her own live or in this box?
I'm not even lying, guys. They were at my door.
She's lying.
Apparently Torian done it. I don't know. Allegedly.
Alex will be the boy that cries wolf. He will.
No, I literally right now. Oh, because what Torian said about Trump. Oh, okay.
What did Torian say about Trump, guys?
The other way around, then so it's rang them. Is then your box. They all heard Torian say it, and you're not you.
The one Angie.
One you, Angie. That's mad.
Someone in the comments section, why does she... I know Ronald McDonald. It'll be a twin brother, Ronald McDonald. Oh, okay, okay. So somebody said, why does she lie so much? Because she needs the attention. If FYP isn't about her, she'll make it about her. Do you know what I mean? She keeps on getting away with her lies. Well, this is the thing, when you lie about silly things like that, something serious is going to happen and nobody's going to buy a word of it, you know? So, again, for her, it'll be the case of the woman that cries wolf. Because I do not believe a word that comes out of her mouth. Thought you was friends with Angie again. No, never. No. Thank you, Gogglebot.
What do you mean? Christine. Christine was going at
Oh God, snaggletooth's in the box.
Right.
A Torian said it, apparently.
She does crave attention. Thank you, Maxie.
I might have just mentioned it as in, you know, what was said. You know what I mean? I don't know if someone's got just the end of it.
And you never said it. You never said it. The same Torian said it.
No, I never said any of it.
Thank you, Jade.
Of course I'd never say that. I'm a huge Trump supporter.
Yeah, same.
I was singing YMCA. Listen, I don't know who Charlie Kirk has, never heard of them, but I never said
I only heard of him recently.
Huh?
I only heard him recently.
I never said a bad word about him either. I said it was disgusting that people were saying it's karma and all that shit. He's got kids now. Laura rang the police. Well, no, I didn't.
Someone just said, how come you forgive EQ? 1 minute. How come you forgave EQ who's done the worst to you than DA? Equally, they've both been as vile. Both doxed me. However, EQ is happy to have peace. We're not best friends. We don't speak off the internet. We don't even speak via message on TikTok. And EQ can kind of like, as long as you're okay with her, she'll be okay with you. She'll stick to that. As where Delusive Angie doesn't care. Delusive Angie doesn't want peace. Delusive Angie wants war. Delusive Angie wants the nastiness. Let me tell you why. Because without it, she's got no platform. Her platform doesn't survive. Do you know how many times I've tried to be this woman's friend? How many times I've tried to support this woman? Do you know where it gets you? Nowhere.
Spoken to the police since this morning.
People okay with me, I'm okay with them.
I was
It's
really
the way I am.
like Trump. 14 seconds of it when they come in my house, but I think it bloody pauses. The reason I turned it off because it sounded really serious.
Thank you, everyone.
On TikTok.
She's such a liar. Oh, thank you, Aaliyah.
I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play. This is me coming back on live for 14 seconds because I thought maybe I'll put this on live because I don't know what's it going to be about. So I have witnesses and stuff. But then I thought I sounded just kind of sounded serious, so I didn't. Do you know what I mean? I came off. I'll show you.
What did Bev say?
I don't think you can see it. Look, this is.
What did Laura say, Bev? Thank you, Nanrutta, darling. Tina, thank you. What did Laura say? It's another one that shouldn't be able to have a box.
Feeling like Trump. 14 seconds of it when they come in my house, but I think it bloody pauses. The reason I turned it off because it sounded really serious.
The young girl's been found, Tara.
I'm gonna be about.
Have I missed it again?
I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play. This is me coming back on live for 14 seconds because I thought maybe I'll put this on live because I don't know what's it going to be about. So I have witnesses and stuff. But then I thought no, it just kind of sounded serious, so I didn't. Do you know what I mean? I came off. I'll show you. I don't think you can see it. Look,
Thank you, Freya Jane.
I'll see. And then it pauses.
Fucking hell, Angie, you have to wait there for that.
At night.
Yeah, night vision.
See, then it pauses, and I think it was bounce the door because I checked that.
Thank you, Jane.
She's lying. Thank you, Rebecca.
What, did anyone hear a loud bang on the live?
That looks like a scene from Paranormal Activity. Scary as fuck. She went off and recorded that. Of course she did. Of course she did. She's got Ring doorbells. She would have been on live. She would have fired the live up if the police were there. It's all lies. And the community sat there like nodding dogs. Yes, Angie, it happened. Are you okay, Angie? Or Angie, as a gift because you're traumatised from the police turning up. Oh. Thank you, Stevie.
I think it mutes in.
We're not stupid here.
No, we didn't hear a loud bang, but it kept someone kept echoing. We were trying to discover who was echoing. I'll see. So that's all I've got on there. I haven't lied, I haven't made it up. I'm just saying be careful what you say on social media, that's all.
Thank you, Claire.
It's not even funny, to be honest, it's quite serious.
No receipt. This is what I'm saying. Thank you, poor lady. No receipts, Carol, thank you.
Police and everything.
Huh?
They can come with police and everything to the
Yeah, they could have kicked the door down.
Yeah.
Jay from in between us.
No, please come on in. Shut up. Be quiet, you morons. Alright. And block these trolls, please.
So somebody's saying, right, the police ain't turned up, they're a troll. No, that's somebody that ain't fucking stupid, darling. That is definitely somebody who doesn't walk a pet teddy bear. Do you know what I mean? Because they're onto you, Ange, just like the rest of us. I know, more one. See you, yeah. You're more one.
It's crazy. She's gonna have a look at the
poll. They were live. Who's live though? They're on live or in this box?
I'm not even lying, guys. They were at my door.
Apparently Torian done it. I don't know. Allegedly.
It's fucking boring. Bore off, Ange. Right, what's this? Torian and Lynch jump into Levi's box to... I ain't even playing that one. Love Torian, but police never turned up. Mama Kaz and Miss Faye have beef. What's this one? Let's have a look.
At 24 years old, I've started my hormonal journey.
I'm 33, by the way. I'm not 35.
Without the makeup, darling, started when I was 31, so I've been
It's all my fault, princess.
already for 2.5 years. I don't get why she's trying to do this. Like, why are you trying to do this? Keep posting your photos to make yourself look skinny, bitch. I'm trying to stand up in the real life. Are you joking? No. Are you joking? You can never. You can never. Pull up your belly. What are people doing? Come through. You've not even done your laser surgery on this app. That's embarrassing. You wear a nappy. You don't even tuck. You don't even tuck yourself. You're the type, babe. I went out for dinner for a G. Come home sober. Do you know what I mean? You are an embarrassment. So that does not. You can stand up all you want. You can shake all you want. You can show what you want. That proves nothing. That proves nothing. You are still a danger to more danger.
Guys, there's 3,000 people nearly. Will you vote, please? Happy or sad face?
You want to go there? Yeah, I said you're a predator, darling. You are a predator. You're obsessed with that. You're a predator. You're the only person. And you don't like it. You're irritated. You're angry. You bend over for a dinner and fuck him in the arsehole.
Beep, 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 beep. Thank you, Deb.
You can never catch me on nights out doing what you do. Shut up. You go on nights out, you street walk. As a transgender, at 24 years old, I've started my whole...
The beef just never ends, does it, with Empire? But I'm Team Kaz around here, sorry. Chelsea's not in the mood for Northers and Irish people today. Chelsea, no one cares. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you, darling. Kieran joins Pearl and Dan, and it doesn't go well. I'm not a fan of this Kieran at all. Thank you, Vince. Thank you, Matt. I think this Kieran is a massive troublemaker. And, yeah. Thank you, Leslie. Massive, massive troublemaker. Thank you, Leslie, darling. Let's watch it anyway, and then we'll get into the the real drama.
I feel bad about myself. No,
do you agree, guys?
Well, listen, you don't deserve any respect off me, not for one little bit. What you done yesterday, Kieran, so you don't deserve no respect what you done to me yesterday. That was bang out.
Thank you, guys. We did the goal finally. Thank you.
What did that have to do with...
You tried to set me up with sobriety Jack Pearl.
Who, me?
You sent me them and told me to play on.
Hold on.
You sent me and told me to play them. Did you want
I was just going to say, Kieran, hold on, don't you dare. You sent that voice message to Dan, not to me.
And he told me to play it.
Thank you. I didn't bring it to the app. I haven't got the...
What's that badge, man? You will love that. It's fucking voice notes, you fucking desperate twat.
Rubber Duck played it.
Yeah, well, I haven't got it. Bring me a screen recording where I've played that voice recording.
It was played on your platform, Pearl.
It was played on my platform, but bring me a screen recording.
So Kieran. So Kieran used to be, didn't he used to be like part of the Evil Army? Thank you, Effie, darling. Used to be like a moderator and that for EQ, but anyway, he got banished from there. He also, went out with Zach the Brat and has claimed some things about Zach and things like that, but we don't talk about that because that's, whatever. But I just think he's a liar. I'm sorry, I think he's a pathological liar. I think at one point I thought this guy isn't after a platform, what he's saying must be true. But I do believe he's after a platform. I've sat, observed, I've watched, I've tried not to judge, but I just believe that he's after a platform and he's going around, fuckery ways to do it. When he posted that screenshot of that Zach sent him from the WhatsApp with our numbers, Alex, 100% is a drip. He's after a platform and he's just causing loads of trouble. Do you know what I mean? Thank you, Olivia. There was no reason for him to dox Pearl's number or even share that screenshot. So... Thank you, Nantify. Thank you, Elena.
Can I tell you another thing? So turn the night right one more time, and I promise you now,
And what he said about Corey, thank you, Totty. From another man in the GAY community to write that and about another GAY man it's just despicable. It's disgusting, yeah. So when he did say that about Corey, thank you, Tina. I went off in them, but I'm certainly, completely off him now. Yeah, it was disgusting. You don't say that about somebody from the community. Do you know what I mean? Oh shit.
grandma's grave every last bit of information.
Yeah, Jodie Marie, me too, darling. Me too, until you said that about Corey and then
if you're watching this, I hope you get off it because it's fucking stitch you up a right kipper.
Call him a liar about other stuff and all that. I get that. I understand that. I understand why you might want to do that.
Go on, TJ,
but
darling.
I think it just puts that image out there that because
Thank
you
you,
may lie
Kirsty.
about one thing that you lie about essay, and we don't want to put that image out. You know that.
It's got all this evidence.
You're not coming back up because you don't let anybody speak, so you're not coming back up. If you speak at one time, I will just kick you out.
Guys, I don't want to say on here what you said about Corey, but it wasn't very nice. It was horrendous what he said about Corey. I love TJ too. He's a gorgeous guy.
Yeah, just take time to do it because you might not sort it out, but if you want
I wouldn't even repeat it, Sally.
That's fair, Dan. But if you want a conversation,
Right, what do you want, Kieran?
Yeah, I know, I'm letting you talk.
I've just said what you want.
And another thing as well, like the way Talia spoke about, I'm not playing it because I won't give her any fucking airtime, but thank you, Mickey, darling. She said that something about Bella, Corey's dog. Do you know how much Corey loves that dog? He treats that dog like a fucking queen. Not only on TikTok, she's off TikTok as well. That dog is his life, and that dog has a better life than me. Do you know what I mean? Like and this is what I say about people, they always go to the lengths of going to the one person or the one thing that you love most in the world. Do you know what I mean? So piss off, Talia.
I just think it's crazy that like people don't fully understand my experience in this app. And yeah, it's because I'm not told.
Which one? There's been loads.
Can you mute, please?
Dogs are our children.
It's alright, I'll just go about my business like I always have.
Oh God, Kieran.
Let people chat shit about me with no
Oh,
truth.
Kieran, you've heard the truth there. I've had nothing to do with that voice message. Are you apologising?
Pearl, you know that I've spoken truth.
Are you apologising for blaming me over that voice note?
I'm not
kissing your ass, get out.
I've not said
Pearl, Dan, just don't entertain this Kieran one anymore and then you'll go somewhere else and cause trouble. Thank you, Elena. Yeah. Thank you, boss lady, for the squirrels in love. Thank you, my darling. Just don't entertain this Corey. Same as Claire Duffy. There's certain people you shouldn't entertain because people just want to go around, causing trouble and controversy because they want to be main character. Box Jim. Why'd you keep on spamming Box Jim, darling? Like, this is an FYP show. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know the gym. I don't go the gym. Even if they give me a free pass for the gym, I still wouldn't go. Thank you, Nanny Sue. Thank you, darling. Stop spamming my chat, please. The word gym triggers me. Obviously, you can see I'm not into the gym. I have a free membership and don't go. Like, I'm not being rude, darling, but I'm trying to do a show. Right, where are we going next? Zach says he's checking himself into rehab because of Fat Freak and he will never forgive him. I'm allergic to the gym, even the words, gym. Guys, we're around about 20k away from popular number 3, guys. I'm going to do some polls. Tap the screen. If you haven't got your heartmas in, guys, get your heartmas in. And I take my hat off to anybody who's in the gym. All right, guys, I'm not judging people in the gym. But I just don't understand why the gym keeps on getting spammed. If it's anything important, put it in the comment section, darling. All right, if it's something important about the gym. Right, anyway, let's watch this.
It wasn't that.
Guys, let's go. Popular number 3. We can do it. You can do it. I can't.
There was some big plot and big conspiracy and all of this. And I was like, well, it wasn't like that between me and Zach. So if you watch the live...
You know what makes me guys? You lot these tables. And then when I get wind of it and I ask you all about it, then like no one thinks about to inbox me first. When I've had stuff about you, like I've always reached you and be like, X, Y, Z, will give you the benefit of that. But you really, when I'm about, just like anything, I
didn't say anything. No, Zach, I didn't say anything nasty about you at all. Apart from I don't like your show now.
So I would just like to clarify to everybody, Zach and the Z Hive as well, you know full well, Fact Freak did not come on live, show them messages to incite any kind of hate on you. It wasn't about you, it was about Fact Freak wanting to prove his innocence, thank you Mickey and Lisa, that he had nothing to do with your takedown of me. So he wanted to come on and clear his name. He weren't slanderous about you. He didn't put you down. He didn't do anything nasty. He just wanted to prove to me and everybody else, which he didn't have to, but he did, because he was innocent, that he had nothing to do with it. He weren't part of your plan to bring me down. Now, I know that you don't like the fact that he said he didn't like your show, and your show's changed, but people can have that opinion. Do you know, like you slag my show off all the time? Basic Woman's platform. Yeah, the Basic Woman that you're pretty obsessed with. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, Lacey. Fact Freak didn't do anything. In fact, you've come on and you've slandered him, saying that he wears nappies, which it got debunked. It wasn't him. Now that was a nasty thing to do to Fact Freak, saying that. And if you want to go to Fact Freak's page, guys, Fact Freak's posted about it on his page. You know, Zach, just like you said last year that my husband stole funds and things like that, you can't be putting stuff out there, mate, because it's not true. Oh yeah, I don't forget.
It's just their intentions.
Yes, the finger wag.
Message me first.
Thank you, Kirsty.
They just seem to go for the ones that, you know.
But my intentions weren't bad, Zach. I didn't mean it in that way, and I don't know where that's came from.
I mean, you call my show shit, though.
Yeah, because that's my opinion. I think it's changed, and I don't think it's as edgy as it used to be, and I preferred it when it was. Like, I'm allowed.
Well, it's never really well, was it? Yeah, but I think it was how you said it. No, it was your tone, your diction. You know, that came from a place of bitterness. Of how would you call it? Following the crowd. You know.
What crowd, Zach?
What's that? It's just a bit out of character.
But that's just assumptions you're making.
And do you know what, Zach? If you're listening, your show's shit. So when I call you out on it, tell me why it's shit. Tell me what
three times. I've told you 3 times.
He's called my shit so many times.
Tell me what makes mine better than yours.
You need a soundboard, Fact Freak.
I didn't say that your show.
I'm sorry, Fact Freak. I'm not just saying it because I hate the guy, right? You know, I'm not going to sit here and beat around the bush. You did nothing wrong, apart from prove your innocence, which you, as a TikTok creator, TikTok live streamer, as a man, are entitled to do. Because if people would have thought that you was involved in any way, you could have got hate. So I don't blame you for coming on and clearing your name. You wasn't nasty, you wasn't derogatory, you didn't show anything that would cause any type of hate onto Zach. Right? His community like to go around making him out to be a victim, okay? And they, you know, come in your chat and they try to put a foot on your neck, darling, apply the pressure to try and shut you down. And that's what they do. You did nothing wrong.
No, like, what do you mean? We're comparing shows. Is that what you think it is?
Well, no, we're not. But I'm just saying, if you're going to sit there, like, you've been an ally of mine, if you will. And so I've taken it pretty badly for someone like yourself who's got such morals and...
Well, suck it up, darling. People's opinions change, Zach.
2.5 second clip of Nicole Mannix and realise, oh, this is going to be another trending topic, you know, that everyone's going to jump on. And you jumped on it, tried to show some messages, and then when you realise the audience wasn't going your way...
No, it wasn't Fact Freak's audience, it was your Z Hive that went in there. Mix up in the chat. Because you got a little Discord and whatever else, and then the little fly monkeys get sent out into chats to try and fucking intimidate people.
I showed messages. Look, everyone can go to YouTube. The channel's the Fact Freak Reacts. The full.
But the thing is,
Thank you, Amy.
say you give a shit and you care, but you won't reach out to me first and ask me my point of view. It's just all
Zach,
bit like
Zach, have you got a problem? You wanted me to reach out and say, Zach, do you have a problem that I'm going to show people we weren't conspiring together? That's what you.
Well, yeah, I'd like to be debriefed before an audience of 100 fucking odd people. Totally different.
Well, I didn't know that. And also the people in the chat who have been told we're not the Z Hive when they're attacking now, being told they are the Z Hive.
Exactly. Did anybody reach out to me? Anybody? Did you reach out to me? Thank you, Stacey. I ain't sat here moaning about it. And I had one of the biggest fucking hate campaigns on TikTok. No one fucking reached out to me. I ain't sat here crying about it. No, I'm not on about you guys with support and things like that. I'm talking about when people went on the lives and, you know, said what they said. And I'm not talking about my community. You guys in the comment section that are really supporting me. You reached out to me. I'm talking about, you know, people that have got platforms. Do you know what I mean? I've let it go. Like, we all know about the mic drop from Fact Freak. Do you know what I mean? I let it go. Because he's actually a decent guy. At the time, he did what he thought he needed to do. Thank you, Jackstar. But I ain't holding on to anything. You know? Just because someone doesn't like your show anymore, you know, it's fucking nothing to cry about.
Point of the whole life.
What was the point? What was the point?
You and I didn't conspire to do with anything to do
Thank
with
you,
Red.
Angie.
So then why I was like, we'd watch another video in the car and then just like snort me to the ground. That's what I mean. Just tell me how it is.
Thank you, Chloe. Thank you, Jean.
I don't think you said that.
Yeah, it's the losing control. You're absolutely right. It's losing control that he doesn't like.
Thailand.
Yes.
Because of me personally.
Because of you.
Do you think that's fair?
I'm going to go with
That's called coercive control, Zach. Come on, man, you're better than that. I don't back. Shut up. But you know what people will say. You know what people will say. That's why you're doing it.
Well, can you just say something to me? Because it hurt when you think my show was shit, and you do not think my show is shit because you actually like my show.
I'm sorry that upset you. That's fair. I'm sorry that upset you, but that is my opinion, and I've explained my opinion to you.
No, it's not. Though, is it facts? It's not. You love my show.
Like I say, I preferred your show when you were more edgy, when you've had confidence to call people out, but because of the things you've done, you've obviously chosen not to be like that, which I understand. That's my opinion, just watching. And I'm not that interested in conspiracies and things like that. That came later on, after all that, you know? It's just personal opinion. It doesn't mean, like, you know, that's just a personal opinion.
Do you know what, facts? I will never forgive you for this. I will never, ever.
Jesus Christ, will never ever, forgive me for what? Forgive me for what? Wasn't that? It wasn't that. I watched Miss Red.
Yeah, you did nothing wrong, Fat Freak, at the end of the day, and you know you didn't. And we know that you didn't. So this is you drawing a line. I'm just covering FYP videos, darling. Am I not allowed to do that, Jean? Am I not allowed to do FYP? Am I not allowed to talk about situations that are happening on the FYP? No? Do you know who you're watching? You're watching me, Miss Reds, who covers FYP, Jean. Are you Z Hive? Out. Right, where are we going to go next? Oh, actually, let me play this. Where are we? We'll go there. We'll go there in a minute. Where's it gone?
man to get involved, and then I've start calling me a freak and all this kind of thing. Yeah, I'll show you freak, but I'll show you all.
It's all right, fat freak, darling. I'll do you a pink balloon band.
Of you, okay? And I just want to put that out there.
Thank you, Nikki.
And another thing I want to show as well, because obviously one thing keeps getting mentioned. Even though Canadian Angie dragged me for 2 weeks about saying that I'm in PLM for the past 2 weeks. Not the past 2 weeks, she has dragged me. She said it again today, by the way. For 2 weeks. I don't want to hear a big hoo-ha about your interview. I don't want the hoo-ha.
Hello, Pearl.
Catfish. Now, this is exactly what I said to her.
Thank you, Shorty.
Because she likes to twist the truth. She's a liar. I guarantee you'll never be friends with this woman again.
Did she just say, Canadian Angie likes to twist the truth and she's a liar? Ah, Pearl, I love you, darling. Hello? Have you heard yourself on a daily basis? Ain't her and CA friends again? I'm sure CA. I was watching your live, Alex, this morning. CA was in the comment section. Thank you, Hannah. Saying it worked or something. I'm sure I've seen this morning. Apparently, yes. She'd just been in the box. Well, we know it wasn't a setup, it was real. They're just running with that narrative, do you know what I mean? So they can be friends again.
About her whole life. How can you even trust someone that just lies about their whole life? I've seen the filter slip. And what did you see in the filter slip? I saw that woman that was in the photo, the older woman, which is a very pretty woman, by the way. And why would you come to the conclusion that that's who I am?
Guys, we're 10k from Podium.
Because you won't come.
Thank you, everybody.
That is who you are. There's nothing wrong with that, because I think you're protecting your family. I'm not protecting my family. There is no children. There is nothing. So for you to come to that conclusion, you only come to it because of TikTok. I think you're Angela Rooney. Well, that's fine. You can think I am who I am. And I think that's why you won't come on camera. I think you're taking the broad as I do too.
There you go, Nanny Sanj.
Well, that's what you think.
Guys, this is Nanny Sanj's business page, More Precious. She's the lady that made me these. The cups, and she sent a teddy bear with sweets for Tilly. So if you do want little precious little things made like this, and the quality is amazing, I've got to be honest with you guys. Yeah. Unfollow Rachel Skinner immediately and invest in More Precious, please, guys. Absolutely. Thank you, April.
4 years ago, I think it was a lot longer. There you go, you freak. Yeah, that's who you are. That's what I said. So stop twisting it around my words and trying to say that I said that you never went through DV and lost a child. I never said it. I said, and I can repeat, I said, I don't believe you went through it 4 years ago because that would have made you 52. Yeah, if she's 56, I can't remember how old she was. Okay? I said I believed you went through it a lot longer. Those are my words, and Miss Red tried to twist my words again this morning, did she not? And she spoke over that little bit there, okay, so nobody heard it.
So basically, I've been very calculated when I played the video. Angie believes that I spoke over the part purposely. Obviously, you know that I'm not going to do that. Basically, I didn't watch the video and let the video play in real time because I really don't care what Delusive Angie and Canadian Angie have really got to say. So I don't sit there, invest 10 minutes of my life watching a clip. But if you want to believe that, Angie, then you run with that, my darling. Nobody cares. Oh, is she talking about me, is she? Oh, is she come to me again? Oh, Delusive. She definitely wants my vagina.
It's there in black and white. I said. You said when
Angie's lying, guys.
You crucified me and had a 2-hour live on me, had you in your boxes, and made out that I said she never went through it. No, I never said that. If you played the video game, because you purposely spoke over that, but I said I just don't believe you went through it 4 years ago. I think it was a lot longer. Those are my words. So it's not what I believe, Miss Red, it's what I said. The receipts are there.
Thank you, Dada.
Oh, she's chemtoing. Hola, Miss Red. Everyone say hi. Say hi,
Thank
Anna.
you, Charlotte.
Say Anna, don't be rude. Hey,
Miss Red.
Yeah, we missed half of your show. Sorry.
Someone could have come and told us.
Thank you, Puppy Lassie.
Yeah, no one told us you were on. I suppose you're just not relevant anymore.
No.
Not one person said you were on. God damn it,
I've only got 3,000 people in my live, Ange, and you've got 1.5, but I'm not relevant
I like the
anymore.
fact, you know, the funny thing is, Miss Red, I came onto your show just literally, 5 minutes ago? Because, you know, we were doing our own thing. And I said, I bet the next video is mine. And then I said, no, wait a minute, I don't think I'm on the FYP. And what do you know? You played the video. Yes. How am I obsessed with you, Miss Red, when all you do is play me? Yes, I get it, you're doing the FYP, but I'm allowed to respond. But I can't respond, and if I do, I'm obsessed.
Guys, is Delusive Angie obsessed with me?
Miss Red, have you had filter in your lips again?
No. But you need some in your forehead, Ange. Your forehead looks like
What's happened?
a crinkled chip.
Oh, where'd she go? Oh, shit.
Happy face, yes. Delusive Angie is obsessed. Sad face, no.
She said she ain't had no more friends.
That reminds me, talking on your lips, Miss Red, I might have fish and chips later.
Shut it, Snaggletooth. She's so jealous, isn't she? Thank you, JB. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Tap the screen. Delusive Angie is jealous of my beauty, my intelligence, my charisma, my reputation. Yes.
Delusive Angie is jealous of my beauty, my intelligence, my charisma. I've said it before, Miss Finn, and I'll say it again. If I was going to be jealous of someone, it would be Sophie Bailey, who is beautiful, who is successful, and who does make money on social media. I would not be jealous of a 42-year-old who sits in the kitchen smoking one after the other. Absolutely not. Why would I be jealous of her?
No, why would you be jealous, Ange?
That's just
Thank you,
crazy.
Kirsty. Thank you, Vince. Why would you be jealous?
Yeah, well, exactly. Sophie's beautiful.
Thank you, Jackie. I'm 44, not 42, and I'm pretty hot.
Why would you be jealous? Yeah, well, exactly. Sophie's beautiful. Thank you, Jackie. I'm 44, not 42, and I'm pretty hot.
Hey, my beautiful Donna. How are you?
I'm good, thank you, Pearl. How are you?
I'm good. The only one screaming jealousy is a 55-year-old sat in a pissed-up cesspit with the bottles of wine and the takeaway papers around her. And somebody chuck Ziana a packet of sausage rolls, please, to shut her gums. We'll have no jealousy around her yet, only from Father Jack. And Jack, while you're listening, I went into Mr. Pratt's this morning and just told him about doxing my number 18 months ago, so now we'll have less of what I've done on the app. This is what goes on behind the scenes. So go wash your little pissy knickers and leave everybody else alone. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pearl.
Pearl.
Alex?
Yeah?
Shut up. Do you want me to be honest with you, Donna? You know where she's mentioning fish and chips there, right?
Yeah.
I'd rather have fish and chips than fishy fingers anyway, and you know what I mean?
Yes, because she's always strumming her stuff.
You know what I mean? She thinks she's playing the guitar and that.
And think about it, Alex, when she's strumming them, another minge bait comes to mind. When she's strumming, she positioned the camera perfectly well, but you didn't know she was on live.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Strumming my pain with my fingers. Oh, anyway, that's all I've jumped up to say. So there's only one little jealous cretin around here, and that's even the fucking filters are sick of it anyway, let's be real.
Yeah, they
so
are.
Father Jack, piss off. Chuck Ziana a sausage roll, and Alex and Donna have a lovely day. And bye, everybody in the
And
comments.
you, the wigster's coming for you.
The Wigster couldn't come for my granny on a scooter and she's been dead for 30 fucking years. There you go. How's about that? He can send who he wants. He daresn't. Him or fucking Frodo come anywhere near my face. Put it that way, because he hasn't got a backbone. He's got a hairy wanny and he certainly ain't got a packet of fucking
I reckon Tally would do you, though, Pearl. I'm going to be honest.
Do you? Well, exactly. I mean, she was called out on Wolf's Live. Let's see if she takes that up. But,
oh, yeah, I've got the video of that, Pearl.
Yeah, but let me tell you, the all-mouth and me ain't doing nothing, jack shit. All he good for is collecting a few balloons.
Apparently, I've sent a message. Apparently, he's just gone live now talking about you.
He can go and talk about whatever he wants. When he grows a pair and steps onto the site where I'm at in front of our face, then he can have a thing to talk. Until that, he's just a little wiggy cunt with a bald head who hasn't got a backbone, and he's got a girlfriend with massive feet the size of a fucking canoe. How's about that?
Oh.
And a minge
you want to see what he's saying about you now?
Let me go and have a little look.
Saying some real damaging stuff, Pearl.
Pearl, Alex is winding you up. He isn't saying anything and he's probably not even online.
Win for me.
You better stop that, Alex.
What now? What have I done? I always get the blame for everything I do, you know. It's
because you've just done it.
You know what it is? It's because I'm a heterosexual male, this is.
Do you know what it is? She'll be fucking frantically typing Rigster's name in the fucking...
If I had a unicorn onesie on now and I was prancing about online, you'd all let me get away with it. But you know what? Because I'm a straight male, it's all let's go for Alex.
Pearl, I told you Pearl is winding you up. Pearl, come and tell him about himself.
Yeah, Pearl, jump up.
Don't have this, Pearl. See, I told you, look what you've done to her now.
Come on, Pearl, let's go. Whack your house in fourth gear. Let's go, mate. Come on, let's go, go, go.
You better leave Pearl alone. Here she is. Pearl, make mincemeat out of him, darling.
Clever Kent. It was
let's go.
On. Wigster's not even on. Pearl is the roughest
terriers at the shop.
For a 58-year-old woman, where your dad didn't seem to think that, Babby.
Oh!
How's about that? Tell your nanny I said hello.
Do you know about my dad? My dad's dead, Pearl.
No, I'm on a... Shut the fuck up, you. I'm on about in the comments.
Oh, my dad's dead, Pearl. You're taking the mick out of my dead dad.
Don't let him trigger you, Pearl.
He's not,
Pearl.
he's not.
He died of lack of breath, Pearl.
Listen, just because you get minge baited a lot on this site, on this TikTok, just stop being an angry person about it. Just because you don't like none of them, that minge baits to you. Can I just say that?
Go on, Pearl, you can say what you want.
Have you ever took any of them up on when they've been minge baiting you?
No.
Why? Was there anything like in general? Like, was there anything you liked about our, the main minge baiter?
No. This
Nothing.
is like a story of my life. This is like an interview times 2.0 here.
But I'm just saying, like, because if you had that conversation, was there anything that would have drawn you to it or nothing? I mean, just speak now or forever hold your peace. Oh, I love them lollies.
Which minge biter are we talking about?
Conversation Courtney. That one.
Alex.
I mean, she even fucking minge baited the Wigster and he even knocked her back. Can you believe that? That's it. That's speaking volumes, that.
Don't bring this shit up with me. We're talking about this in front of 3,000
Come on,
people.
Alex.
Don't make me start with you. I'll take the break off your house. How about that one, pal?
So you at the front and Corey's at the back and I'm going over the cliff?
Yep.
You too, divvy little Kent, you think so?
100%. I'll even push it myself.
Are you mocking me?
Am I mocking you?
Mocking you,
yeah, that I'm a gypsy. Yeah,
just a little bit, mate.
I live on wheels.
No, remember, Pearl, I was a gypsy for a week, remember?
You were, but then you handed your licence back in.
No, you
handed your licence back in after a week, you couldn't hack it.
No, Pearl, you gave me
But that's what I said, but after a week, you handed all them certificates back, so now you're not a gypsy. It was for a week.
I'm still a part-timer.
Have you kept hold of some of them certificates?
Yeah, I'll pick up scrap metal later on.
Do you pledge the allegiance to us?
Yep.
Hey, well, I'm in your club, you know, because I'm not a proper gypsy according to how wiggy. Oh, if anybody's going to deal... If anybody's got any deals with no nails, can you please inbox me? Because I'm going to buy somebody who wears wigs a little present. Do you know what I'm saying? Some no nails. If anybody's got any cheap, go on. I'm not spending my hard-earned cash. Yeah.
Are we done with the beef battles now? Can I get back to my FYP, you guys?
Yeah, I just say peace and harmony, and I love yous, and peace out. Right, can I get back now to cleaning my dirty little burger van up that was stolen
go and
last
clean
week?
it. And have a good day, Donna, and that. You're glowing very much today, like Scouse Slayer, mate.
Oh, thanks, Alex. You're just full of all the compliments.
Right, bye, me babbies. Love yous.
Bye, all.
Love you too. Bye, Pearl. Bye, Alex. It's terrible. Terrible. Right. Let's get back to FYP. Right, where's that delusive Andrew one?
A TV relationship owner. I didn't take my daughter's identity. You're the freak. Well, that's what you think. You're not a TV relationship when you lost a child 4 years ago. I think it was a lot longer. There you go. I think it was a lot longer. I never said you never went through it. CA who likes to twist everything around and make up lies on this app. There you go, receipts. Okay, that's what I said. Proven wrong, and to you, Miss Red, as well, because you sat there and said that I basically said to Canadian Angie she hadn't gone through her DV and that she didn't lose a child. I never said it. I said I think it was a lot longer than 4 years ago. That's what I said. Receipts.
Thanks, Franco.
They're listening to bullshit. Yeah, but it's just because Miss Red would rather believe someone that wanted to dox her child's school than someone that hasn't.
No, you just doxed my address, Ange.
Miss Red's grandbabies like Canadian Angie? No. But what's what you call intimidation? Because, you know, she did share my clapper. And she knows she did.
Guys, there's 3,000 people in here now. If you didn't know, I shared Angie's clapper. Yes, I did. Just like she shared my address on multiple occasions, putting my family at risk, putting my family under egg attacks, and actually they're quite fearful now. This is no longer a safe space because delusive Angie doxed my address, broke the law, and it is a case of malicious communications. And I do have an ongoing police case with delusive Angie for her doxing my address, and she actually did it again the other night. That has been sent over to the police, and delusive Angie will be done for malicious communications, as where the clapper she can't get me done for because she's emotionally blackmailed me with it for many years. Yes.
They sat there for 2 hours going at me because I said she hadn't gone through DV. I said she hadn't lost a baby. When you clearly just heard, I never said that. I did not. That did not come out of my mouth.
She did say that, guys. It's been edited. Basically, it's not the original one. Do we believe that delusive Angie said that? Happy face, yes, she did say it. Sad face, yes, she did say it. We all know she said it. She's lying. She got one of her people to edit the clip. Delusive Angie said it, I know she did.
So, my interview, I did nothing wrong. I said nothing wrong. I cut the interview short because she wasn't giving me any answers. There was no comment all the way through. Why was I interviewing her? What a waste of time. I cut it short and said, I believe, like everyone else done. So when you think about it, I've done nothing wrong.
Thank you,
I basically
everyone.
said
Thank
what
you,
everyone
Amanda.
else has said, basically. And that was, she's Angela Rooney. Yeah, she had a filter slip. She won't hide it. It's a waste of time doing the interview. And then I said, I don't believe she went through the trauma 4 years ago. I think it was a lot longer.
Lies.
There you go. And they made it a lot bigger than what it was. But then Miss Red didn't sit there dragging CA for saying I'm in a peddler ring. Because that's what she was implying. Did Miss Red drag Canadian Angie for what she done? She dragged me for about a week or 2 weeks across this app saying I was part of this PLM group, who people call peddler group. And she's getting upset because of an interview. The thing is with Canadian Angie, she doesn't like it back, but she can dish it out, but doesn't like it back.
Bit like you, really.
And then I'm going to start calling.
Have you noticed Elusive Angie's the same? She can dish it out, but she can't take it back. We know she's a compulsive liar, everybody. We know this. Just an observation. You know, Delusive Angie. You can give it, but you can't take it. Yeah, nobody cares. Anyway, and if you didn't know, guys, I showed the clapper. Moving on, where are we going to go next? CA says that she's up for a conversation between Miss Red and AB off the app.
Canadian Angie, just because you got hurt by your best friend, it's not my fault. Of my best friend.
Thank you, guys.
You know what I feel bad about Top Girl? That I actually believe that she had trauma and stuff, and I had empathy for her. And yesterday I realized that she's not the person I thought. But we all told you so. Like I think everyone's said this to you. Like she's horrible.
I know.
She's lied. You know what she said today? That she lied that her mum made her have the abortions. Yeah, I heard that. I was in Reds on my Snide account. And I heard that, yeah. But that's absolutely disgusting.
Canadian Angie watches me. Thank you, Carol.
Racism card, saying claiming her mum's a racist because she made her get rid of these children because they were a different ethnicity or race to her, and it was all a lie. Yeah. I'm seeing what you guys are talking about now. Like I said, I always liked Elusive because I thought she went through so much shit.
Always lurking.
Everything else. Always had empathy for her. But, you know, even today what she was doing, it's not her.
She sets the alarm at 4:45 a.m. to watch me every morning. Yep, every morning Canadian Angie's watching me. Hi, Canadian.
It's not her. Look at that. That's a bigger woman. What with fucking a hoodie and a sweater on? That's not her. So the thing is, though, right? I know I joke and laugh about like you and this, that, and the other. But what is it? Anybody else's business? Who you are? It's not. It's like me saying, "Top Girl, turn your fucking camera on. I'm gonna go hunt you." Who cares? Yeah. I like you for your conversation. I don't care what you look like. I care about what you say, how you are. Oh, and she goes, but she's been so mean to everyone else, and now it's me. Yeah, I have my opinion. You don't like it. Too bad. I think you need to sort it out with everybody else, and then I don't want to sort everything out, Top Girl. You know why I don't? Because I have my opinion. And me and Red, I think it's hurt for me. It's what she did in the past for no reason to me, because Han told her to do it, which started a whole hate train on me. And that's, I think, my problem with Red. I think because she thinks she...
Canadian Angie, I know you're listening, darling. Please post all of this stuff. We've seen the video with Hannah, right? Post all of this stuff, right? Because you got a page, you get many people in your lives, right? Post it all. Post your truth, darling, of me, doing these hate campaigns and me having hours of lives on you every day of the week. Post it all. Thank you, Georgia, because I can tell you now, it doesn't exist. Nevertheless, make me look the liar that I am and post it all, darling. So you keep on going on about this one time where I was in a box and I said, "Bun Miss Red," right? But you've been in here gifting me heavily since then. The only reason you switched up on me is for Delusive Angie. That is the only reason, and it's the only reason you've switched up on Alex Brigham. We have done nothing to you. Yes, I've sat here and I've had my opinion, but I ain't gone in like you have, darling. I will never speak to you off TikTok. I don't want to sort things out with you because I do not like you. You went round telling people that I fucking stole my husband off his ex-wife. You've said that you was going to find my granddaughter's school. The amount of stuff that you say about me and the lies that you've put out there, I would never have a conversation with you off TikTok because you're a pathological liar, and I don't fuck with pathological liars, just like the delusive Angie, because you're fucking dangerous, right? Post your shit because it doesn't exist, and apparently Auntie's gone after you, Miss J's we've all gone after you, Canadian Angie, for the longest. Post it all. Make me look and see you next Tuesday, darling. It didn't happen. You're gone in the head, darling. I would never speak to you, ever. I don't want to make it up with you. I would never have you in my box, so you sit there chatting the shit and spewing the hate that you spew. You and Delusive Angie are a match made in heaven. I don't know why you don't get it together. Right, let's be honest, because Delusive Angie could do with a bit. Might put a fucking smile on her face. Get it together and get some scissoring action going. Do you know what I mean? You might put a fucking smile on, both of your faces then. I would never speak to you in my life. I wouldn't entertain you. And I ain't even playing any more of the video because I don't give a shit what you've got to say. People only go into your life, darling, to fucking fall asleep. And that Ricochet one that sat fucking next to you, he can fucking pipe it down too. Right, where are we going next? Because I can't be arsed with this Delusive Angie and fucking Canadian Angie. Canadian Angie isn't happy because Miss Red refused to give her a box. Well, hello, why am I going to give you a box in my room for? After you've sat there on your life, said I've stole my husband, you're going to get his ex-wife on, blah, blah, blah. Do you really think I'm going to give you a box after everything you've said? And the way that you go at my fucking friends when they've done fuck all to you. You're not wired right, darling. You're Angela Rooney. You lie about who you are. Rico slave, exactly that. Why would I want to entertain somebody who don't even admit to who they are? So you can sit there and say whatever you want about me. I don't care. Say I've stole my husband, on this, on that. You're going to do this. You're going to... Don't care. Thank you, everybody. So I ain't playing that one. You're getting no more time on my live, Canadian Angie. Someone said EQ has done worse. Amy, respectfully, okay. The thing is with EQ, like I've said many times, she'll give you a break, She'll know when too far's too far. She'll be happy to have peace as long as you leave her alone, she'll leave you alone. But these fucking troglodytes don't ever stop. They don't stop. They can't stop because if they haven't got the drama, if they're not sat there going at people, they don't make any money. They don't get views. I've tried to be okay with Delusive Angie. I reached out to her when the AI picture was put out of her, the video. Then we was okay. And then again, stabs you in the back. Canadian Angie, me and Alex was okay with her, so was everybody else. We was in a live laughing and joking. Next minute, stabbed you in the back. Right, anyway, let's move on. Gossip Girl said, so basically Zach the Brat went into Gossip Girl's live and Gossip Girl, had a conversation with him. And do you know what? Because Zach went into Gossip Girl's live, right, Delusive Angie stabbed Zach the Brat in the back. Yeah. Delusive Angie agreed that Zach the Brat manipulates his mental health and things like that. And this is what I'm saying with Delusive Angie, right? Whether you like Zach or not, he does 9 times out of 10 have delusive Angie's back, or he just completely ignores what she says and doesn't play her on his FYP. And because Zach has gone into a box of somebody that delusive doesn't like, she's quick enough to, you know, stick the knife in. And this is what I'm saying about delusive Angie. Thank you, Bobby, darling. No loyalty there. She's a control freak, all about herself, all about her own platform. If you're speaking to somebody she doesn't like, or you're going somewhere she doesn't like, that's what she does. And I don't fuck with people like that.
And go on, why are you weird?
Because, right, the whole mental health thing, right, the other day you did a video.
Thank you, Bobby.
And you was like, well, I've just been playing on it. And I've just been playing on it.
I didn't say I was playing on it. I never do play on mental health. Everyone seems to mention my mental health more than I do, to be fair. Everyone always has discussions about my mental health and where I'm at mentally.
Nobody talks about your mental health, Zach, more than you talk about your mental health, or the Zio talk about your mental health. Do you know what I mean? Thank you, Alicia. Nobody talks about it more. Nobody talks about your addictions more than what you talk about your addictions. This is why you've got the whole fucking Zio going around the app saying, leave Zach alone. Zach's in a bad place. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Thank you, Alicia, darling. And this is what everybody's problem is. You say that you're in a bad place mentally, you don't want drama, you don't want this, you don't want that, but you're going around doing the most. Thank you, Lexi, darling.
Rather than me. Do you know what I mean?
You did say you was playing on the scenario and you was making it.
I'll play on a situation, not a scenario. It doesn't mean I'm playing on mental health. I will play up to the people with a negative opinion on me, because it does exactly what I do exactly what it says on the tin. It gets a reaction out of them, they get talking and they get wound up. So if they're pressed over the bare minimum, then it's a game to me. I find it hilarious, because in reality they're just strangers on the internet that actually know fuck all about me.
That is true, but it has come across like very narcissistic, egotistic behaviour.
But that's fine, because my supporters know me, and I'm not trying to prove myself to
Hayley. Big up Hayley for that.
Spend my life trying to prove to a bunch of people.
Let me give you a pin, Hayley.
About me. You know, I'm just having a laugh at my community. Every single one of them, thousands of them, in fact, know me, have been watching me since day one and know what I'm like. I'm not here to prove myself to anyone. You know, if I come across narcissistic, then how people view me is not my problem. That's their problem. You know, they should probably watch me long enough rather than a 30 seconds clip that they see on the screen record. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that is true, but it's just, I think it's just the way it's coming across to everybody on like who's viewing and watching, and you have changed a lot.
Maybe I wouldn't say I've changed. I'd say I'm just less tolerable with the bullshit that people put me through, you know?
No, I don't think you've changed, Zach, at all. I think you're very much the same. I think that people are waking up to your antics. People are seeing you for who you are, and I love this for you. I absolutely love that people are waking up to your behaviour. You know, your whole hate campaign on me that you started, and fucking, you know, that you've ran with ever since, and we've had many conversations on the phone, and you still like to do your little thing, don't you? Make out that I was absolutely horrendous to you. I'll give you the worst fucking time of your life, but, you know, in hindsight, it was actually you that did it to me. You're a narcissistic, gaslighting, liar, pathological liar, and people are waking up to it. And I absolutely love this for you. I love it. Thank you, boss lady. And again, I wouldn't have said anything this morning, but you couldn't help yourself again last night, could you? And what you do is you hide your behaviour through humour and have yourself a cheeky little drink, get drunk, and then you know, you want your community to worry for you, thinking you've got this fucking drink and whatever other problem you've got going, but you don't mind affecting other people. You didn't give a fuck about my mental health. You don't give a fuck about my mental health. You don't care, you know, about mocking my DV. You don't care that you gave somebody my address. My address is out there because of you. You are the reason that I can no longer keep my family safe in my house. You are the reason people turn up to my house and attack my house. You are the reason.
People used to see it as me just being quiet and cracking on. But then when you do that, more and more people, you know, come together. And so, like, I'm not doing it anymore. Like, people sit there and say, oh, for this person, for that person. Well, we've all done terrible shit to each other. Do you know what I mean? I think the only difference is that I sit there and go, yeah, I did, and what? Whereas others are so quick to defend their good character and look a certain way publicly.
And the only reason you admitted the other day that you knew that I did share it a year before you come on and put the Oscar-winning performance on. The only reason you admitted to it is because you thought I recorded the phone call where you admitted that to me on the phone, and a lot more stuff you admitted to me. That is the only reason people have heard that over the last week, because you've never mentioned it before, because you know what you said to me. You thought I'd recorded it and I put it out there. So you tried to get on top of it before I played this phone call that I recorded. But had you ever heard that? Have you ever heard that he already knew that I'd shared the images, bearing in mind that the images apparently are from 2021?
I'm walking out. If I look like a shitbag, I look like a shitbag. If I look like a great person, I look like a great person. But I'm not pleasing anyone. I just want to please myself. You know?
That's fair enough, but it does seem like I'm just going to say it straight because I do. It does seem like you're trying to manipulate the audience.
But how do tell me how I manipulate them? How does it come across?
It's like, oh, poor me, like you've not done anything.
But where do I say poor me? Where do I say
you don't, but that's how it comes across. It's like, oh, feel sorry for me. Like, but you have done.
Unless I say that, you can't say that's your perspective on it.
Yeah,
I don't sit there and say poor me. I'm allowed to express myself, to express my emotions and what I go through in life.
Because only you matter, Zach.
Just the same as you do. Just the same as Miss Red can sit there and say how, you know, that can come across poor me. But that's not the case at all. Me talking about my issues and being in a situation and having the platform that I have and the stuff that I've achieved in my life, considering the stuff that I've been through, I think sets an amazing example to anyone else that's feeling a little bit shit or feeling like they'll never get somewhere, you know? So I think it's important I talk about it.
That's true. Okay, you put that point across. And then so the other day, to me, it seemed like you was a bit upset that Miss Red was cam-2ing you, but you didn't cam-2ing Miss Red for time.
I was absolutely fine. This is what I mean. People assume. Everything's assumed. I don't care if people cam-2 me. If people are going to cam-2 me, I'm not going to cry about it. That's an extra 1.2k people that are watching me. I'm going to put on a fucking show. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same, but this is what I don't get with Red. She can sit there and, you know, have her opinions on delusive Angie and all stuff like this and do this and do that. But when someone else does something different, it's not allowed, you know? It's one rule for one and one for everyone else.
No, that's not it at all, Zach.
I'm not here to be popular.
That's not it at all. You're missing the point now.
That's true. How's Thailand going then?
You cam-2 me, Zach. You sit there and cam-2 me because you want to take the piss out of me. You want to tear apart my eyebrows, my fucking teeth, my lips. You want to literally tear me to the ground and you hide it behind humour. This is what you are not getting. Bearing in mind that it should be me sat here fucking ripping you apart 24/7 because you know what you did.
Amazing. And go on, why weird?
Because, the whole mental health thing, right, the other day you did a video and you was like, well, I've just been playing on it. And I've just been playing on it.
I didn't say I was playing on it. I never do play on my mental health. Everyone seems to mention my mental health more than I do.
No, nobody talks about your mental health more than you. Nobody talks about your mental health more than you. And that's what you use to manipulate people. Yeah. I've never told anybody where they can and can't be, Alicia. Never. Like, he's often spoke about, like, I've given him shit and things like that. Yeah, because you're saying one thing on the phone to me when we was friends. Like, you don't like this person, you don't like that person. And then when you're on live, you're kissing the ass and, that to me, I was just like, okay. So I'm like, well, if you're saying you don't like that person and, you know, you're fucking dragging them on the phone to me and then you're going online and, you know, saying something different, I'm going to question your behaviour. So if you're speaking to me like that, what are you saying behind my back? Because you're telling me that you love me on the phone. I don't know what you're saying to other people about me. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't friendship. It was complete manipulation the whole way through. At the end of the day, what he does is he uses people to get where he wants, and then when he's done with them, he fucking stabs them in the back. And that's what he did with me. He was happy to have a conversation with me and say everything's okay. We apologise to each other, but then wait till I go on holiday. He's happy to accept my help and have a friendship with me. Wait till I go on holiday, then come on and put on an Oscar-winning performance, bearing in mind that he was already privy to the information. And it was like it was a new thing. It had just happened. So, you know, I'm sorry if I'm a little bit bitter about that now, but I've tried, but you just won't drop it. And you love it. You love it when Delusive Angie talks about the images, Canadian Angie talks about the images. You fucking love it. When you say you love them and they're your friends, if you didn't want this to continue, you should say to them, you know, it's something that I went through. Can you stop talking about it? But you don't want it to stop. At the cost, you don't care about other people. And this is what people are starting to see. That you can say whatever you want, do whatever you want, sit there, have your little digs. All you have to do is come on and fucking say that we're doing it to you. Why don't you block him? I'm not friends with him. He can-toos me. He talks about me. You don't see me going on at EQ or anybody else. I'm only going on at people that I have a problem with. I go back at Delusive Angie because she doesn't stop talking about me. Delusive Angie talks about me every day. Canadian Angie talks about me every day. Zach the Brat talks about me every day. Thank you, Chubby Chops. What, am I supposed to take it and not sit here? And sit here and not say a word? Why? Why should I have to do that? How's that fair? Don't think so. Not anymore. He doesn't like his friends calling out his behaviour. Well, this is it. Like, you know, EQ's been talking about it and, like, I have to respect her for doing that. Like, they ain't fell out. You know, they're still TikTok friends or whatever, but, you know, she's standing on business and saying, well, actually, you know, I'm seeing what everybody else is saying. I'm seeing that you're digging at misreads, and then you sat there saying that people are coming for you when we're not. So he can get drunk, he can go around TikTok last night, talk about fucking loom bands, say my husband's name again, say whatever he wants, but I've got to sit here today and not say anything because of poor Zach. You all dig at each other. No. I go back at people. I go back at people. I respond to people. I'd be quite happy not to speak about any of them again, unless I make FYP and I have an opinion. Funny cunt, you're probably Zach, so you can get the fuck out of here. Exactly, matching energy is not digging. Matching someone's energy is not digging.
Don't talk like this.
1 minute.
Right, we move to the next subject now because I didn't want to be accused of talking. You know what I mean? Put people on.
God, people aren't allowed to talk on this app. Zach's got people in the chokeholds, and that's going to be undone. You know,
thank you, Michael, darling.
Not going to feel like they can't talk for a lengthy periods of time about somebody's behaviour, and how they're acting because of, oh, I don't want to look like this way. Just bugger them. Sick of it.
And I'm sick of it. I'm not being fucking gaslit anymore.
And by the way, I wouldn't have mentioned Zach this morning. I haven't even favorited none of the videos of that. It's just because this drama was going on, and obviously it's it's happening, and I'm giving my opinion, but I'm not sparking up lives to talk about some victim mentalities and all that. Z-Hive, victim mentality people.
Thank you, Morticia and Donkey More.
Thank you, Donny, I love you.
Evil Queen.
Hello, my love. Gossip Girl, do not end your life. These are victim mentality people. You've done nothing wrong. You spoke on Zach for 5 seconds, and Frankie, Scottish Martha, don't be worrying. Ignore these.
Thank you,
honestly, you're not allowed to say anything, and he's doing the most, going around everybody, saying the most, talking about people's kids crying, this, and this. If it were anybody else, everyone would be speaking on it. So, at the end of the day, he's not having people in a chokehold on this app anymore. I'm not against him. We've just been Cam 2 and news. I wasn't starting a live to talk about him or nothing, but I'm not having all these sympathisers. His mental health's not bad when he's doing the most to everybody else, you know what I mean? And he's already started taking in covert shots at me, so now I know what Miss Red feels like, you know what I mean? Because he doesn't do it openly. He says comments, you know what I mean, and stuff. So don't be logging off and changing what you're doing or anything because of comments and all that.
Okay, yeah, it's dirty snipe blows he does.
Yeah, it is.
Can I ask you your opinion on Zach? What do you think?
So, someone just said, is EQ back? And EQ and Zach haven't fallen out, right? They haven't fallen out. You know, as Zach said this morning, you know, he's got nothing but love for EQ. EQ said so many times she's not falling out with Zach. She just wants her opinion, and she's not going to sit there and be fake about it anymore. Do you know what I mean? They're not at war. This ain't going to go to the lengths where people think it's going to go. It's not that she's backing me because she wants to be my best friend. She's just standing on business with a few things, that's all. Like, they're still going to speak. They're still going to... Do you know what I mean? That's all it is. They'll be okay in a week. But, like, it's like Gossip Girl. She didn't want to carry on the conversation because she was worried about mental health. EQ just went in there and said, do what you got to do. You know, someone can't be that suffering with mental health that bad if they're going around talking about everybody else. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what she was getting at. That's all. Her and Zach will be fine.
I think he's into the victim mentality, and it's becoming nauseous, and it's irritating, and it's constant. Like, but you see him doing the most,
Thank you,
and people seem to forget what he's doing, you know. And I'm not against Zach. I don't hate Zach. I'm not in an argument with him or nothing. It's just that was my real opinion, and then since then, you know, when you are watching as a different type of viewpoint, you know what I mean, then you see things a bit differently. And then when I'm getting all these sympathisers in, you know, like,
oh, Pals, thank you, Pals.
What about poor Miss Red?
856 days, my darling, thank you.
Up into the situation,
you know
what I mean, and stuff.
Hello, Dan.
And I'm no angel, but obviously I don't do any of those things now, so.
Did you see when he got into that Greek box?
Yeah, and I thought he was genuinely crying, and now we all know that he can do that performance, you know what I mean?
Do you think, can I ask you a question? Have you had a change of medication? What's done this change of personality?
Oh no, it was just dropping all the arguments and everything, and obviously, like, you can see it happens all around. So it's kind of like I can just do my normal TikTok again now. So I'm not doing all the evil shit, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's good. If I did in the past few weeks, it taught me as well as like social.
I think with Q, she's realised she doesn't need to be a see you next Tuesday and say the things that she says. For, you know, she can just go on and just be herself, and, you know, she's still number 16 on the dailies. Do you know what I mean? So I think she's kind of like, she knows that she doesn't have to do that, you know, but basically. So. And, like, this toxicness isn't nice for anybody. Like, if Delusive Angie left me alone, I wouldn't sit here and say the things that I say. You know? I wouldn't. I really wouldn't. I'd just have an opinion on a video, and I'd be, you know, normal about it. And that's it. You know, I wouldn't sit here and speak about Zach if he left me alone. Thanks, Dave. Thanks, darling. Like, I don't want all this. I really don't. I don't need it. I can still, like EQ, fire up a live, earn a little bit of money. I don't need all this. But what I'm not going to do is sit here and take it anymore. You know, it's got to a point now, like, we can actually go in each other's comment section and be okay. Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want to be okay? Yeah, things, you know, we don't, like, you know, we know what's been said, but why carry it all on? Why the nastiness? You're a beast, you're this, you're that, you're a pred, you're a groom man. No.
Tally is in my chat and she said, what about Lucy's mental health? Because she constantly gets it. Yeah, a few of us do give it to Lucy, but he's relentlessly, like I was saying.
Talia's worried about Lucy's mental health. Are Talia and Lucy made up?
Women that he goes for without thinking about their
That's a bit strange.
Like, can I ask you a question? Do you think you've boosted his ego?
It is better when people get on.
I don't know what my support feels like on me, you know what I mean? So I don't know how people would feel by getting my support.
She was joking, I thought so.
Because, like, you being, like, friends with him on the app, do you think that's giving him some kind of, like, a power, like I'm part of, like, you know, you was part of the Rat Pack, and it makes him feel untouchable?
You know, there was never a Rat Pack. It was just Miss Red called me Delusive and everybody at the time, because we were all beefing. She said, they've got a name for us, and she said that. So there was never actually, we just laughed and thought it was funny. So there is an...
And it's the same vice versa. So I'll give them the name the Rat Pack. We got given the name the Click, you know. And they've, like, literally, thank you, Kirsty, become the two biggest, most iconic name groups on TikTok, you know, the Rat Pack versus the Click, but there isn't a bloody clique, you know, just like there isn't a Rat Pack, it's just, you know, friends. Do you know what I mean? Like,
any Rat Pack, but like I supported Zach because I don't know. I don't even know why, to be honest. Like, it's not really a reason why. You like who you like, don't you? So you just will support. So you like, it wasn't an intention behind it. And every time I've helped Zach, it's been genuine. But now I can't put up with this 2-year-long onslaught of my mental health every 2 seconds. Like,
Thank you, Zoe.
We've all had the worst said about us.
You, Zoe.
And we're not saying that. And we take medication and we have to take our stimulants and our opiates or whatever, you know, to bring our own.
Evil pill party, right? I can tell you now that none of this is fake from me. None of anything that I've bought to TikTok when I've cried, when I've come off for mental health break, when I argue with somebody, it is not an act, darling. What I have gone through since joining TikTok, right, and what others have gone through, I can only speak for myself, actually. It is not an act. I would never do that to people, ever. I would never fool my audience. I would never want to have a script. I don't agree with it. I don't stand by it, and it's never known. I would never do a storyline ever, even if the storyline was to make me £50,000, £100,000, which is life-changing money, and it could buy me a house. I would never do a storyline. I'm a terrible liar. Like, you know, it was like the Trump in Alex's box. We haven't done storylines, we never would. It was like the Trump in Alex's box. Like, everyone knew that I was lying. Do you know what I mean? And if I have told a little while, I'll admit it because I feel bad for it. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not intelligent enough to lie because I forget what I say. So in order to be a good liar, you've got to have a good memory. And I don't remember what happened last week, let alone, you know. The box shook, it did. Basically what happened was I was sat on the sofa and I was enjoying the live, and then Delusive Angie popped up, it triggered me, and I put the phone to my bum and I trumped. And that was for Delusive Angie, but I didn't expect it to be as loud as what it was. And Simon wouldn't take the blame for me, and then me and Simon had an argument because I was like, people don't even know you on TikTok, why wouldn't you just take one for the team? And he was like, absolutely not. I don't want people thinking I'm a farter. I was like, right, so, you know, I've got to be the farter. You know what I mean? And then I felt bad because people were like, you know, Simon did it. No, it wasn't. It was me.
Justice for Simon.
Never mind justice for Simon. Piss off. You meant to protect me and love me. Take one for the team, not stab me in the back. Did you hear what he said? Justice for Simon. But I don't script anything, joking aside. Oh, anyway, let's watch EQ.
Brains up to speed, whether that be ADHD, whatever. Everybody's got something going on, but like he lives in that, and he's got everyone in a chokehold on the app, and nobody's allowed to speak or say, you know, this is wrong.
Never mind Justice for Simon.
It's just not. I don't like the mental health being used constantly because you're responsible for your own mental health, and he doesn't have no mental health traveling around this app doing a world tour.
And you are responsible for your own mental health. Like, I know when my mental health is shot right. What was that, Cockapee? If you were in a dark place, you would want to get out to. Exactly. I'm responsible for my mental health, so I know when my mental health is bad because I don't want to press live. I can't hold it together. I get nervous. I feel sick. You know, like with TikTok and mental health. And I'll take a day or two off, you know. We can only control our own mental health. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, yes, people can affect your mental health. You know, when I've had beef with certain people, which I won't name, it has really affected my mental health. But only I can do something about that and stop it by coming off and having a break. You know?
Last night, saying the most about people. You know what I mean? And they respond.
Then don't write this.
There you go. So that was Gossip Girl's box. What else have we got, guys? Because obviously Zach's been on a rampage and the FYP was, you know, Zach and everything else. So I don't want people thinking like this is me sat here doing a hate live on Zach. It's not. Do you know what I mean? He's been on holiday. He's jumping in all the boxes. Everybody's, you know, having lives about it and things like that. So we're going to talk about it here. If it was me, it would be shown. So it was never Susie after all. Bev, if Susie did something like that, there'd be nothing left of her, darling. She's only the size of a can of Coke, but she's, you know, very meaty. Yeah. Right, where should we go next? Oh, yeah. Ange questioned Zach about the EQ situation.
I think, you know what? I think you
thank you, Eve. Thank you, darling.
Why?
Well, you know, top feels right.
Right, let's pause that. Right, okay. Miss H, Miss Red, can I ask a question to both you and EQ? You can ask me the question. I don't know if she's still here or she'll answer. You can ask me a question, darling. I'm always here for a question. He wouldn't take the blame for it, darling. He wouldn't. Do you know what? I don't think that's true love. I would have took the blame for him. I love you too, Michael. I would have took the blame for Simon. I would have done. I'm just waiting for the question. I love you too, Danielle. No liars. Sorry, I'm just waiting for the question. I don't know if you want to join the box. You got my attention now. I want to know what you want to ask. Thank you, Michael, darling. Thank you. Thank you, Kate.
Hello.
Hello, Miss H.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. I can see you, Hayley. What was the question?
I don't normally do boxes, so this is going to be very quick. This is for you and EQ, and I will have to say this, I am a Miss Red fan. Okay. But anyhow, do you and EQ ever think you could be friends again and put everything under the bridge? That's just a curious question for me. I am saying a side to EQ that I have to say I'm sort of liking, and I hate the fact that I'm saying that because EQ, I'm not a fan of you, but there seems to be a wee bit of a bond I can see with you two here, and I'm going, could there ever possibly be a friendship here again?
Do you know what? I think...
Because I'm actually liking the two of you actually speaking to each other. So I'm going to leave that question with you, Miss Red, and jump down out of the box because I'm really, really shy.
But thank you for coming.
That's the question, and it's for you as well, EQ. And EQ, no hate saying that I'm not a fan of yours or whatever. I think that me and you would just clash because we're very opinionated, and I love Miss Red because I just see the angelical side of you, Miss Red, but I'm also seeing a side of you now where you're standing your ground.
I have to, darling.
You go, girl. You go get them.
I have
and
to,
we will have all the trumps.
do you know why I have to do it, Miss H? Because, and it's really hard for me because in real life I'm a softie, and my friends will tell you that. My mouth's ruthless, but I am a softie.
Yeah.
I think the reason I've always been so forgiving is because if I weren't forgiving or I didn't forgive, for me,
you're quite like myself. I'm exactly the same.
Go because it eats me alive, and like things that have happened to me in the past, if I didn't forgive and move on and forget, I would have had nobody. I'm not talking about now because I've got Simon, and he's the love of my life, but talking about previously, if I never forgave, I wouldn't have had anybody in my life because, they'd constantly hurt me and I'd forgive. Do you get what I'm saying? So I think this is why I've always been forgiving. And
I'm quite like that. I would have, if someone had said the least little thing to me, maybe commented on my appearance or said something negative, I would have been home and maybe not slept all night thinking about that one comment. And it would have affected me in a way where I would have been paranoid, and and as you grow older, like I'm 42, as you grow older, you mature mentally as well, and you start seeing things differently in life, and you learn that you're dealing with things maybe I don't know how to put it into words, but
and you've got to remember. Sorry, Miss Hanks, you've got to remember sometimes people do things out of hurt and things like that. Like, I'll be honest with you now, we'll be best friends now. But I'm happy with the way things are. I'm happy with how things are going. I'm happy that we can be in a chat and not, hate each other. I'm happy that she's kind of like, jumping, not in my defence, but she's kind of like, she isn't putting the nail in the coffin and doubling down on things.
Yeah, I didn't like
just to get at me. I respect that, and people that do things like that, even though we've had the most worst things, right? I respect that. So I'm happy with the way things are. That we can be amicable. That we can have.
Yeah, I'll be honest. It's nice to see. It is because it's actually draining for the audience as well. And it's horrible to watch.
Do you know what, Miss H, right? And I'll be the same with everybody, because I know it's words, but words hurt, right? Words hurt. Words hurt just like actions do. You can't take some words back. But it's like delusive Angie. If she stopped being the way she was with me, and we wouldn't be friends, but at least I could I wouldn't come from a place of nastiness with that. Do you know what I mean? I match people's energy. If you're okay with me, I'll be okay with you.
Yes,
and that's
quite like myself.
That's what I'm about.
That's exactly. You're quite like me. I think if you lived in Ireland, me and you would get along just fine, girl.
Yeah. So I've got my boundaries. Basically, I have got my boundaries.
Yeah. I was just curious because I've been seeing this wee sort of, not bond if you want to say, but the sort of the two is sort of being amicable, as you say, and it is nice to see, and I'm seeing a bit of a side to EQ, a softer side, and I like it, and I wish EQ you were more like that, but I know sometimes she puts on an act because she's got the evil queen, if you want to say, character and all the rest of it, but I just don't like all that confrontation and
I hate confrontation.
Yeah, it makes me nervous.
I hate confrontation, and I'm not about it. If people are arguing, I don't get involved. I'll be quiet. I'll listen.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm just happy with,
So, I was just curious, so I was just curious, and that's all. But thank you for letting me in the box and for answering my question. And I'm sure EQ will have her response on her live as well.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I wish you and EQ all the best. You know, I'm not here to say, oh, I'm a fan of Miss Red and I hate EQ. I don't hate anybody in life. So thank you for letting me in the box.
Thank you,
much
Donna.
love
No problem, Miss H. Sending love to Ireland, darling. Yeah, so on Match Energy, basically, if you're okay with me, I'm okay with you. And words hurt. Everybody knows this. Actions hurt. But if people are okay with me, I'm happy to be okay. You know, for the sake of everybody, really. Do you know what I mean? If people do me wrong, I will pretend. Yeah, I just think like it's hard, isn't it? It's just so hard. Do you know what I mean? Because you know I'm all about the peace and the love. Do you know what I mean? Will things be the same? No, but I like how it is. I like how it is. Do you know what I mean? I don't want wars with people. I'm a lover, not a hater, not a warrior, you see. That's the way it is. And like I say, I will do what's right for me, what's better for my mental health. I'm the one that has to come on here and do a show. I'm the one that goes off and has to, you know, deal with the consequences of how TikTok's made me feel. Do you know what I mean? So do I continue? Do I continue at war? Do I continue getting further and further in depression for the sake of, you know, being stubborn and things like that? I choose to be happy and I choose for my mental health to be good. Does that make sense, guys? Like I say, if other people want to be okay, I'll be okay with that. You know, even though the worst has been said. Thank you, Lisa. I'm talking about, you know, Zach. If he leaves me alone, thank you. You don't need to do that though, but thank you. Thank you very much. You don't have to do that, you know that. Do you know what I mean? But I'd be okay with everybody if they was okay with me. Would me and Zach be friends? Absolutely not. But there wouldn't need to be this nastiness and bitterness, you know? Treat others the way they treat you, exactly that. Yeah, I think that's it. It is a cute gift. I wish it was all light-hearted. It goes too far. Yeah, see, for me, you know that I'm not into all that ruthless drama. Thank you. I'm not into the ruthless drama where I'm jumping in boxes and it makes me uncomfortable. I don't like it. You got to remember, guys, I'm a mother, grandmother, a wife, a housewife. Do you know what I mean? Thank you, Lily. Thank you, Debbie. I'm not a ruthless fucking person. I'll spend my days loving and looking after people. Do you know what I mean? And I'll never be that way. As much as people say you love ruthless reds, I'm not ruthless. My friends will tell you, Alicia, Ashley, Cockapoo, Miss J, Alex, Luke, I'm not ruthless. Actually, Miss J always says I'm one of the kindest people ever. You know, Cockapoo will tell you I'm too soft. I wish I could be more ruthless. I wish I could. Alex says to me all the time, and you know, and Luke, you need to fucking toughen up. But I can't. It isn't in me. I haven't got a poker face. You know, I can come on here and go, rah, 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 rah. But I'd only end up crying 10 minutes later, so I'd look a dick, right? I ain't got no poker face. Yeah, if being soft and being forgiving is a terrible thing, then should be done. You know, I'm not changing who I am for the sake of a platform and for the sake of the people. Do you know what I mean? I'm a softie. I don't want to have wars with people. And I want to come off here and be happy and not worry about what I'm going to wake up to in the morning. that we're going to get doxed, which Delusive Angie keeps on doing at the minute. Delusive Angie, if you're watching, you know, do you know every time you read my address out online, you are actually putting my family at risk? Do you know you talk about your mother, right? Not once have I condoned anybody turning up to your house. Not once have I condoned it. Do you know when you keep on redoxing me, it may take that one time where somebody unwell is listening and they turn up to my house and try and do something to prove a point on TikTok or to, you know, get TikTok fame. You need to realise this, Delusive Angie. Because I ain't sat here putting your address over the internet. Because I have had people turn up at my house, guys. I've got it on CCTV. Every time I'm doxxed, something happens. And that's the fucking truth. I've got it all here in my phone. And you know, at the end of the day, I'm known. Hello, Miss J, darling. I'm known. People know me. I don't come on here and say that I'm famous or anything else, but I only have to walk down the street and people are like, Miss Red, you can't fucking miss me, hello. Thank you, Vince. But I really don't care about myself. Like, it's my family. And every time you read my address out, you're taking the power out of my hands. Do you know what I mean, guys? I just think it's so cruel that it takes one person to turn up and do something horrendous, and she's going to have that on her hands. Thank you, Effie. Because she did it again the other night. She read my address out the other night. Don't matter what Corey and Alex do. I'm not Corey and I'm not Alex. You know, dox them. Read their address out. They're doxing you. Don't be taking it out on me. And this is what I'm saying with Delusive Angie. Everything she does is spiteful. And she knows I've got a baby here. My granddaughter's been here every night this week. You know, you talk about your mum with your heart condition. I've got a 6-year-old little girl here who's innocent, hasn't done anything to anybody. But I have reported her to the police, guys. Yeah, honest to God, I'm not even lying to you. I have reported her to the police for putting my family at danger and at risk. And she likes to sit there crying about her mum and how her house isn't safe. Because I don't think it's funny when people turn up to a house, guys. I really don't. Like when people turned up to EQ's, Corey's and this house, that house. It's not funny. It's dangerous. Cat, you're blocked. Yeah, your home's your safe space. Thank you, Maria. Actually, it was Zach that gave my address out because nobody knew my address until Zach gave it out. So, there you go. He was the only one that had my address to give it out because my friends would never have done it. He admitted to give my address out anyway. So... And the thing is, I actually knew it was him, but I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want anyone to fucking hate him. First I thought it was Prince Brat, and then I knew it was Zach. I knew it was Zach who did it. Luke knows it too. Luke won't give my address out. Are you insane? Why would Luke give my address out? Are you mad? There was only 6 people with my address. One of them sent me stuff. 2 of them sent me stuff, and the other people were my friends. Doesn't matter who you think's the worst for doxing. I don't sit here and dox on my platform. Thank you, Tatty. So I never even questioned my friends. I know we give it to you. He admitted to it. He admitted to give it to you. Nobody cared though. Fell on deaf ears. I wouldn't do that to anybody. I mean, I know I give your address to somebody in private a couple of years ago, but you did say what you said. But I would never do it on a public app. But I've never done it since. No, you just send everybody's photos about Nick's, darling. I weren't the only person that received them photos from said individual. Okay? So let's not get started. Nobody cares anymore, okay? Nobody cares. And I will not have it used against me anymore, so fuck off. Thank you, Joey Ticky. Nobody cares anymore, Nix. It's old news, it's boring. And nobody will use them to emotionally fucking make me feel bad anymore. I'm over it. Cry me a fucking river. I'm done. Just like fucking Clappergate. Because that's all people have got. Clappergate, images, Facebook posts, which I've come on so many times. I think 2 or 3 times I've come on. Thank you, boss lady, and shown proof that my Facebook account got closing down because I set up a new one and told everybody to, you know, send me stuff on my new Facebook account. I showed it years ago. And it was from 2013. People had to dig that far in my past because there was fucking nothing on me. I've explained it so many times. It's boring. So when everyone brings up the Facebook posts and the fucking images and the clapper, like, can we not get some new stuff started, please? Like, because I don't do anything. Where is all this stuff? Made a few mistakes, I've owned it, said sorry God knows how many times, but people still like to run with it. You know, am I sitting here saying, oh, you said I deserve to be ragged around my kitchen? Am I sitting here fucking talking about the same old shit every day? Thank you, Eve, for what people have done to me. No, I ain't. And if you look at what they've fucking done to me, it's a hell of a lot worse, actually. Let's be honest. But we won't sit here and you know, go into who's had what done and what's worse. Yeah, the amount of stuff I've had said about me, I've stole my husband. That's funny, because he was divorced 2 years before I met him. Stole my husband. We've robbed fucking work funds. What else? What was the other rumour? There's been loads of shit put out there. Simon's fiddled books. Fucking hell. It's madness. I'm not sitting here moaning about it. Well, I am now because you fucking set me off. Thank you, Dee Dee. I will go to the Grand Canyon with you, darling. We'll go Grand Canyon, Dee Dee. Thank you, boss lady. Get Alex. See, this is what people do. They set me off. They come in and set me off. And I'm quite happy. And then when people set me off, like, what's that? Let he who has not made mistakes cast the first stone. Exactly.
Right, stop ranting about this shit now.
Well, people should come in and wind me up then, Cockapoo.
And you're not going to the Grand Canyon. We can barely get you to go to Manchester.
Well, you know what I'm like. You know, when people come in and purposely trigger me, I'm not going to sit here and say nothing, am I?
No, you're not. But don't let your ADHD you. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, we'll get Alex in and he'll start slurring again, and I can't be doing it.
Please, can't cope with him as well.
Right, crack on.
Thank you, Kirsty.
Love you, bye.
Love you too, bye. Poor Alex. Oh dear.
Oh yeah, do you know what? I just do it.
No, do you know Alex, right? He is the biggest wind-up merchant for me. The amount of stuff he does and fucking winds me up. Honestly. Honest to God, it's terrible. Do you know what? I'll be on the phone to him, right, and he'll go, "Oh my God, Donna." I go, "What?" He'll go, "You're getting exposed in this box." And I go, "Shut up, Alex." He's go, "No, I'm not even joking. Now you're getting exposed." And then I'll fucking put the phone down, and then I'll go onto TikTok, try and find the live, and then he'll send me a laughing emoji, and I'll fuck up Alex.
It's them lot are like a game to me, so I'm not asked. I think people want me to be bothered, and I'm not. I'm just having a laugh of it. I find it hilarious that people are more invested in it, you know?
Yeah.
Gotta keep them talking, and I.
Yeah, I know, but the thing is, I just feel that sometimes it's, you can't, play that victim role when you're kind of, doing it to yourself.
I don't think I play the victim. I think everyone else paints it. I'm not really that arsed. If I cried mental health, I'd be crying.
Thank you, Julie.
Hilarious, don't I?
Thank you, Vicky. What did Tony say? See, this is the real mental health is fine.
Not really.
Thank you, Ali.
Well, I don't know what he is.
But the thing is, I'm not going to bow down to people's expectations of me, I'm not going to be like, okay, I'll do this because so-and-so said so, and I'm sorry for this because, you told me to say sorry. No, if I have my beliefs like everyone else has their beliefs, I'm not going to
Thank you, Kirsty.
submit because everyone's pushing me into a corner. No. And it's not that deep anyway.
Why did Top Girl go in? What was she saying about you? Like Top
Girl? Oh, I don't know. Gossip Girl let her in, do you know what I mean? But people, the ones that have this opinion of me going, he's changed, I don't like how he is now. Well, you won't watch me in the first place, so do you know what I mean? Why am I going to be asked?
But you just don't want to give them what they want, and that's all they want is, especially the Gossip Girl's views, do you know what I mean? She's actually one of the lower ones, do you know what I mean? Top Girl.
But they're going to be in the same.
I like Gossip Girl.
Someone else next week.
Thank you, DJ.
Just like it is with you when they go for you. They get
Thank you, Apple. Big up,
what else am I
DJ.
meant to do? Cry? Do you want me to swing in from a chandelier? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody wants anybody swinging from the chandelier.
I talk about my issues, which are very my issues, and everyone else talks about my mental health and like if I'm an addict or this and that. Like, it's mad.
Angie ain't even brushed her hair today. Look at her hair.
You haven't actually done anything wrong. I mean, I've seen a video where he was a bit drunk last night, whatever, but you haven't actually...
I was having a time of my life. We've all got a bit pissed.
Yeah, they're trying to create a problem, I think.
But I'm on holiday. I'm here for a little adventure.
How are we trying to create a problem?
On an adventure with them.
Who's trying to create problems? I went off my live last night. I was happy as Larry. Do you know what I mean? And then I fire up my fucking TikTok and then I see that I've been spoke about again about fucking loom bands and shit. My husband's name mentioned. Nobody's trying to cause a problem. Thank you, Lisa. That shut me up. Thank you. Because nobody doesn't want a problem. We just want to come on, do our thing, earn our money and piss off, make our people happy. And they're not loom bands, actually. They're very classy bracelets consisting of crystals and silver. Thank you very much. Which I will be giving away, not just to subscribers, but to selected peoples. But I think it should be Christmas now because I'm too busy to send off 50 fucking bracelets. Ashley, don't even start with me. I've still got Lindsay's in a packet that I ain't sent off. Imagine having so many people wrong that you're the only delusive Angie. Do you know what? I just know. I hope Angie's listening. He doesn't really like her. It's just that she backs him. Do you know what I mean? It's a loom bam scam it is. Let's be honest. He doesn't like Angie. It's because Angie backs him. And the only reason Angie backs him is because Angie doesn't like us. And that's the truth of the situation. Because I will back people when I don't like somebody just to piss them off. It's the way TikTok works. I think Angie gets used all the time. Do you, Hayley?
It's the first time I've been able to go on holiday on my own for 2 years and do my own thing without having to answer to anyone.
And I genuinely mean this, right? I genuinely mean this from the bottom of my heart. I hope that while he's away, he gets some rest, reevaluates things and situations, and comes back with a clear head. I really hope that for him. Do you know what I mean? Thank you, Ditsy. Because I don't hate anybody enough to wish the worst on him. But he needs to see that we're not all the problem. And he would have such a better TikTok experience if he stopped digging people out. Do you agree?
Loving it.
I don't understand why EQ's turned on you. Do you think she's just playing a game?
But she's allowed her opinion like everyone else. It's not that deep for me, you know. I still love her. I like her. Like...
See, Zach and EQ are fine.
There'll be a time when she agrees and disagrees, but I'm not going to sit and be like, oh my god. Like, I don't, that's not me.
I mean, I have my opinion.
I do think he's scared of EQ though.
But however, I just don't understand why they've gone in on you.
I do think he's scared of EQ because don't nobody really want to be on the wrong side of her. Let's keep it real. I think out of everybody, I've spent the longest time on the wrong side of her. Do you know what I mean? So I'm used to it now. He's scared of her. And he's scared of delusive Andrew. Because nobody wants to piss them off. My iPad's dead. Guys, you could have told me to plug it in, you know. It's dead, look. Oh, it's not. That's your fault, everybody.
It is what it is.
I don't understand. Because what I've seen, you haven't actually done anything.
Sean, he's always me. Well, I don't know if an apple fell from the sky and hit you on the head, Sean, but the topic is kind of about me.
But even if you were like that, that's no end reason for people to go in on you. Do you know what I mean?
I'm just literally, I'm enjoying myself. I find the whole thing hilarious. That's literally it. I find it hilarious.
I plugged it in.
I said this morning, I'm going to be real. I said this morning, I was a little bit annoyed because Gossip Girl's the one that put Lindsay's ex-boyfriend in, and he's abused her, right? She's done it. I can't stand the woman. I think she's just...
I nearly choked on my tablet then 1 minute, guys. Oh, that nearly went down the wrong goal. Thank you, boss lady. I've got to put that in my mouth. Jalisa Banshee, you've had Lindsay's boyfriend on your live, darling. So we can't be going for fucking... Who is it? Gossip Girl.
It's Top Girl.
Top Girl.
Right? And she does everything for reaction, you know? Do you know what I mean? She'll say, oh, let them hash it out and things, but she's just doing it for the view. She's not making any money. She's just horrible. So I was a little bit annoyed because I just didn't understand why you'd go in there knowing that she's going to put Top Girl, and she's knowing she...
I didn't know she was going to put Top Girl in. I just thought Gigi was alright. I just literally, I'm sitting there and tell me why you're disappointed in me and tell me why you've got this opinion when not once
Thank you, everybody.
Wanted to support me, watch my show, or
she wants to knock me out. Is she threatening me? Because she can do it. Because
Hayley, that is true, darling.
I can add that to it.
That's true, Hayley.
Because I'm not having any threats, especially from her. That's
true. What are we going on about?
Delusive Angie's the same though. Delusive Angie's the same. Like when she gets herself into any bother, or you know, she's done something shit, she'll use the, and I hate saying this, but she'll say her mental health's down the pan. She'll pick up the bottle of wine, get drunk, and she'll sit there crying. And it's a pattern. Notice the pattern of behaviour. Notice the pattern of behaviour with them.
I couldn't give a fuck.
What's a woman with a child? She wants to be threatening. I can phone it to social services.
See, why bring kids into it?
Anyone says about that either.
Why social services?
Make it threats on social media and you're a parent. Be careful what you say. You can't do that. That shows that you're a violent person. Because I'm not having no one threaten me. Do you know what I mean? I'm sick and tired of I'm coming to your house and threatening you. If you can't argue with me without using violence, then that's on you.
I know, delusive Angie, I don't believe violence is, the way forward, but you have that effect on people. And so, a certain person that's, sent to me a lovely gift, I've lay in bed and fantasise of ways to get away with situations because these are the lengths some people push you to. Do you know what I mean? The amount of times I've nearly jumped in the car, even though I don't fucking drive, and said, Simon, people get you this way, Yes, it is an app. Yes, it's the internet. But I'm looking at 101 ways to get away with something. Do you hear what I'm saying? Because sometimes people push you to this. I don't agree with violence. I think it's a silly resort. But you're lucky I don't drive. Is all I'm going to say. And cockapoo, and Jay will clarify this as well. The amount of times they've been on the phone and I'm crying to Simon, please take me, get me there. Simon's like, no. Me and Pearl have nearly been like Fatma and Louise. Pearl.
Hi, baby. I've just come to give you the latest goss.
Can I just say something? How many times, right, have me and you sat on the phone and said, right, you're coming to pick me up and we're off?
Yeah, many times.
Sometimes people get you that way. You don't do it, but they get you that way.
1,000,000%. Well, she's just got me that way again, and that's what I've come to tell you the gossip. She's just been going in that she's interviewing this John Shields, right, who it's a police case with him about that fella who was drunk, right?
Yeah.
So she's saying, nobody will tell me what to say or do on my platform. And then what statement do you think she's just come out with?
Go on.
A low-time low, even for her. She's just turned around and said, can't wait, she said, to get Anthony Q. Lyon to interview.
She's rage fighting, don't you?
Yeah, so if that's not scummy, I don't know what is. So no wonder people go to hers and want to punch the face clean off her. I'm sorry.
Anyway, she thinks she's actually Piers Morgan, don't you?
She's just said that. She's called herself Angie Morgan, and she said she can't wait to interview Anthony Q. Lyon.
That's disgusting. That is vile.
And I'm telling you, because I heard it with my own 2 ears on my spying account. Mm-hmm.
Did you hear what John Shields said about if he lived in America? I don't know if anyone saw the video.
No.
He said if I lived in America, I'd get a pew-pew and go into a school.
No.
I've got the video. I haven't played it yet because I haven't really been live. I haven't done like any FYP stuff. But I've got the video and it needs to be played and put everywhere because that is absolutely vile, disgusting thing to say.
Do you know, right, I've been feeling bad for him, obviously, because he's homeless and is in the tent, and I can't help it, even though he's he is who he is, but I don't feel sorry for him now, and it's no wonder he is where he is. I'm sorry, guys.
I think he's housed now. I see him last night in a house, but I just, Angie saying about Anthony Q. Lyon, she's got no regard for Anthony Q. Lyon's victim that is on this app, I think. I'm sure I heard she was, but regardless, don't sit there.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
When you're not, you're wrong, and little bugger, Angela.
Exactly.
That is bad, to be honest, but let's remember the profile picture that she put up. Remember, she put his profile picture up. Do you remember? She set her profile to his.
Yeah. I went mad. I went mental. I'm going to post the John Shields video, everyone, but it might get taken down. But I'll try and put it on my story. I'll try and cut the words
If
out.
any screen recorders just got that what I've just listened to, please send it in to Donna, whoever, because that was vile and sickening, actually.
Go into the prison and interview him.
Yeah, she just said I can't wait to interview Anthony Q. Lyon, and then laughed about it.
She's a proper weirdo, isn't she?
Whilst we're on before I drop on it, whilst we're on the situation for John Shields always been the same. He's always been the same from a very, very young age. He's never changed. He's always been vindictive, sly, lying. Like he would rob off an old granny.
Yeah.
Scumbag, mate. They both are. A delusive Angie, if you're watching, you're a scumbag, darling. And you, John Shields.
A double scumbag, and no wonder people want to turn up to your place and absolutely batter the cunting off you. Sorry. Well, I'm not sorry, but no wonder.
But look at when we done the whole blackout when it came to Anthony Q. Lyon. What one big creator didn't take part?
Anyway, I'm going to jump down. I just thought I'll come and tell you that what that vile little cunt has just said.
Okay, thank you,
See you
Pearl,
in a
for the
bit,
update,
Bobbies.
darling.
Bye.
We love you, Pearl. Thank you, darling. Hello, Lisa.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I just don't understand why anyone would give that woman any time of day, because it's sickening the stuff that comes out of her mouth. You know, like there's drama talk, but I get that. But the things that she comes out with is really, really nasty and hurting a lot of people.
Do you know what it is, Lisa? Alicia will tell you, it's rage baiting. She knows. Boy. Okay, so right. So Zach at the minute is all over the FYP. So the FYP, in my opinion, is centred around Zach the Brat at the minute, right? So because she hates that Zach is the centre of the FYP, Zach's getting all the attention, everybody's talking about, she wants that attention back on her. In it, Alicia, so she'll say the most horrendous thing.
Yeah, I always go in Angie's boxes because I love to make ignorant people look stupid. It's a hobby of mine. No one's going to tell me where to sit or where to go or whose live to be in or not be in. But you see, when there's stuff said like this, I'll always say it's disgusting and it's wrong, and I'll go into Angie's box and I'll say it.
Yeah.
She's probably watching, she won't let me come in now, but it's sick. You can't sit there and say, I'm a woman's woman, oh, I've been through this, blah, 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 and then be like, oh, I'm going to interview Anthony Q-Line like you. It's ridiculous. She's a parody of a human being.
Whether you go into Lucy Banji's box or not, Alicia, because I go in to have my opinion. We're allowed to go in whenever we want. We're adults. Nobody owns us. We don't stay with our parents. We're over the age of 18. We can do whatever we want.
Yeah, no one's going to tell me shit. No one's my mum or my dad. No one's going to tell me nothing. But my point is, I'll still call it out. But she's going to do this forever. It's a continuous pattern of behaviour. Like, don't ever think that me and Angie are best mates, because we're not. You know, no. I still call out shit. I just like trolling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it.
And she'll do it to any level as well. Sorry, Lisa. There you go.
No, it's fine. I just find her very. She makes me really angry, to be fair. And Zach as well is just when he. You know, I suffer with quite bad mental health, but I don't want no sympathy. And I know that, you know, as much as I can have all the help I need, I'm the one that has to put the effort in.
Yeah.
You know, I have to get up and do the therapy.
We're responsible for ourselves, Lisa, as an adult.
Exactly.
Adults. Do you know, like, we can be kind to people, but at the end of the day, everyone's responsible for their own mental health.
Exactly, and they are, you know, you have to put the effort in, and it is a hard road. You've got all these different roads that you can go down, and, you know, the easy one would be, you know, doing the behaviours that, you know, ended up back in the hospital, you know, psychiatric hospital. But you have to put the effort in if you're not happy with yourself. And I know addiction's really hard, I do get it, but again, you do have to put the effort in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know the thing is, you know, the Beehive they're enabling. Hang on, sorry, I don't know if she knew she was in it. The Beehive are enabling active addiction, and I'm not a doctor. This is just like from my viewpoint. They're enabling behaviours, narcissistic behaviours, and active addiction, and that's all you're doing. In the long run, you're hurting him more. If you care about him, you would do tough love and you would help him.
It's true.
I believe that they're using addiction as an excuse for his bad behaviour, though. And I said that in Gossip
Yeah, you
Girls
can be
back
an
then,
addict and a good person, and you can be an addict and a shit person. But I think, like, all this money that's being thrown and this running around defending him, like, call him out for his shitty behaviour, because he's not an angel. None of us are. But don't be like, oh, poor Zach, because it's not poor Zach. Zach's more than able to stick up for himself, and
he's got to be accountable for your own actions, you know. You and I think when I've seen him on the FYP, because I don't go into his room, and he kind of over validates himself. He doesn't like
EQ has said he thought she would blind.
Pardon?
Oh, Alicia, you're breaking up your signal.
Alicia, your signal's dodgy. She's probably out. Go on, Lisa.
I just think that he doesn't over-validates, you know, you do validate yourself, but you do have to take accountability. Like, you know, you can say, oh, my life's bad, but on the other hand, you can make changes to make it a little bit better. You know, it's about, and until someone like wants to help themselves, I've always been a firm believer that you can't do nothing until that person accepts that they have to do a lot of work. And it does make me angry, and it shouldn't, because it's not my life, but when I see it, and when you struggle sometimes to get out of bed and you're pushing yourself, and then you see people on TikTok getting gifted for mental health, it's like, I wouldn't want that for me. I wouldn't. I mean, and I don't understand where other people kind of behave that way, if you get what I'm saying.
See, I'm quite lucky, Lisa. Sorry, I don't mean to make this about me, but just obviously because, I'm quite lucky because my friends spot when they can see I'm going to dip. Do you know what I mean? So I'm quite, and the one thing is with me, and Alicia will tell you this, and my friends at Rehab, my friends will always call me out, and they will say, look, or they will, if they don't agree with something I've done, they'll tell me. They'll say, we can see that you're not okay. And I think that's what some people need. They need to be told, look, you're not okay, you're not doing you're not doing the right thing, your attitude stinks, your behaviour's a bit shitty. And I just feel like, sometimes this is the problem that some creators have. They've got too many yes people around them. Do you know what I mean? Do you agree with that?
I do agree, and I that's why I look up to you, and I love watching you, because I see your struggles are really real, but you still, you still take accountability, and you're very open and honest, and to me that's admirable. And I sit there and think, right, I can do something, because I see you doing it, and you've had things that you've gone through in your life, and you don't let it hold you back. And your friends around you are brilliant, and my support workers are like my friends. They tell me, Lisa, what can you do now? Like if I'm having like a bit of a, yeah, so that's why I love watching you, because I do think you're a very inspirational woman.
Oh, thank you, Lisa. Thank you, darling. That's nice. That's nice of you to say that. And that's why, it's not just a TikTok platform or, a way of life or earning money. It's, this keeps me going too. As much as, us creators who you watch, you say keep you going and you're inspired, it's the same for the creators or live streamers. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I totally get why you would want to be on piece with EQ, because it is, it was too much for you both, and it's actually nice to see you enjoying yourself on TikTok, and you've got delusive Angie going and whatever, but it's nice to see you smiling and having that interaction, because it's hard to see someone that you admire getting going at all the time, but from all the parties, and it was rough to see, but it's really nice to come in to a room now where everyone is kind of just doing the FYP, and a bit of
it's a lot nicer for you as an audience, isn't it? You're not so stressed out, you're not so worried, this is it's really important. Hello, Hayley. Thank you, Liz.
Hello. I'm loving this new Misread, this new fierce Misread. I also think most of us decent creators actually have a sense of responsibility to our audience.
Yes.
The other day I saw you get quite tearful at the end of the live. So you logged off, you went and had a drink, and you didn't want to put that on all your people because you were feeling quite we could see your eyes watering up.
Yeah.
And then he jumped back on to weaponize it and say to his people, she's going to put me in this, and I'm going to have this spiral, and put it all on people. But those people who care about it, whether rightly or wrongly, they have sleepless nights, because they do worry about us, don't they, Misread? Whether no matter what, our community proper care. So if I have a really hard couple of days where I can't even stop the tears, I tend to have a couple of days off, because I know I'll have at least 15 women that night messaging me, worried about the kids, am I okay? So I think it's about Zach needs to take responsibility for his own shit. He's constantly saying things he doesn't even mean, just to make other people look like shit.
And you're so right there, Hayley, and I'm sure Alicia would agree, about our community, the people that support us, the people that love us. If I'm coming off crying, right, which I have done many times, the amount of messages that you get misreading, and people genuinely worry. People genuinely worry for you, don't they? It's not just, you're in here viewing, sending a gift. You are genuinely invested in us as humans. humans and how we're feeling. Are we okay? You're so right, Hayley. Absolutely.
I've messaged you as well, Miss Red, after a couple of flags just to double check that you were okay because you got upset. You do it. It's a part of being a human being. But with Zach, do we think that the money and the power of holding a platform has gone to his head? Because when he first came on, he wasn't like this.
I don't think it's the money. I think he's a narcissist,
people,
and I think the people. Yeah, I think he literally can't see anything else apart from himself. When he keeps saying, "Look at everything I've achieved. Look at who I am," he sees himself as like his whole community. Whereas my community are the people in the comments. Like, if my people don't show up tomorrow, then I'm nobody. It doesn't matter how many followers I've got. If those people don't show up to my live and they don't interact with me, I'm nobody on this app. I'm not famous. I'm not bigger than anyone else. I'm just somebody that goes live, and I've got lovely people around me. So
as your viewers that keep it going,
he feels like he's a rock star.
Even people, sorry.
No, it's like he thinks like his mental health's the only thing that matters. He's this. He honestly thinks he's like Beyonce. The way he talks about people, the way he is. He honestly, this app has made him into the worst version of himself, and he can't come back from it.
Do you think communities sometimes are blamed? Because if we look at Lucy Banji, right, when she comes on, does the most terrible things, says the most horrendous things, then comes on in the morning, she's got the beer fear, and she's probably ready to take accountability, but she sees the way her audience is, people jumping in the box saying, "Oh, Ange, you did nothing, come on, Ange, da 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 da."
I agree.
She's like, "Oh, okay, I got away with that one." So
yeah, it's enabling bullshit, and there's no accountability when you do something wrong, because we're all humans, we all fuck up. But with Zach and Angie, it's like wrong and strong, and you know,
100%.
When I fell out with Zach, it was because something he said I didn't like, didn't sit right with me, so I said about it, which I do with everyone. And then I gifted against him, and that was it. It was like end of the world. I'm the biggest whore to ever walk this planet.
I remember that.
And like
me, when he physically threatened Alicia and stuff like that, the next day, when hundreds of women showed up into his live and was just like, Alicia's the problem, they enabled that and made it okay for him to, again, threaten women. Like, I do have a community where if I do something, I get messages saying, like, you disappointed me last night, like, you went too far, you clapped back too strong, whatever. And I'm glad that I have those people, but I've made it, like, a welcome space for people to tell me and to come in and be like, actually, I don't agree with you today. Whereas with Zach, like, the women and grandmothers that support him, that are all funding his habit, they're helping him to destroy himself. And when they're blaming you, Miss Red, like, "Oh, you'll have blood on your hands." No, they will. They will absolutely have blood on their hands because you're showing up. And he was on live the other day. It was clear what was happening. And you're gifted and you're gifted and you're gifted. And when he says shitty things like, "I want to punch Alicia in the throat," and you still show up the next day and you enable him threatening women, like, you're the problem. So communities definitely. Look at Angie's. You see him in the comments saying, "Have another drink, have another drink." You know, her mods say it to her, stay on live, even when she's falling apart. They enjoy it. They're not there because they love Angie, they're there because they love the car crash.
Yeah,
they love car crash TV.
Yeah. Also, it's even people that are not keen, I'm speaking for myself, but even people that aren't keen on Zach, you know, we do worry that maybe this time it's real, and what if something really bad happens, and I don't want to see that. No matter how much I don't like him, I wouldn't want to see anything awful happen to him. And that's the doubt in your head, you know what I mean? You think, is this actually real sometimes, you know, because you don't want to start judging.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. As a person, you don't want to, you know, question the, you know, I get that, yeah.
But if anything happens with Zach, that's not on Miss Red or on Alex or you, it's on Zach, because he's doing this consistently, and he always does it. As soon as people say they don't agree with him, he's like, "Well, I'm going to end up having to admit myself again, or the reason I'm spiraling is because of these people." No, it's not. You're a big boy now. Put on your big boy pants to take responsibility. Like we all have to. Everyone's got shit mental health. Even when he was saying things about Miss Red, he didn't worry about her then.
We're not responsible for people's mental health. They're responsible for their shitty behaviour, and if we pull them for their behaviour and their mental health, you know, ends up spiralling, that's on them. That's because they've realised the mistakes that they've made and the issues that they've caused on the app. And just another thing, I keep seeing comments, it's just an app. Yeah, it's just an app on your phone, but see when your real life is being affected, your full name's being doxed, your address, your children, your grandchildren are being spoken on, it then affects your real life. It's not just an app.
Yeah.
That's
and
real life,
also
guys.
as well, CJ, sorry darling, when you're getting doxed and you're getting redoxed, your home's under threat. Do you know what I mean? So it's not just an act, guys, when you're getting doxed and, you know, everything.
No, I hate that saying. I cannot stand it because certain creators do affect people's mental health with the things they say, because we are human at the end of the day. And, you know, sometimes TikTok can make you a bit stronger and harder, but then there's times where it's so relentless that you do have to pull yourself away, because it is really soul destroying, some of the stuff that's coming out of people's mouths and the hurt they're causing to another human being. It's kind of like, wow, how would you like to be spoken about like that?
Yeah, it's not just app anyway. For a lot of people, this app is their only socialisation. I have women in my chat who have acrophobia or bad fibromyalgia or mental health or whatever it is, where this is a massive space for them, and it can be a really positive space as well. I'm sure there's loads of people in here that can say that Miss Red makes their day better. They turn up in the morning, they feel like she acknowledges them, they feel part of a community. It's a really good place if you look at the good side of it. And for a lot of people, it's a lifeline to the real world and news and what's going on. So I don't think we should just make it out to be a really negative place all the time, because it's done a lot for my life. I'm sure it has for yours, Miss Red. Like my kids have had holidays, like our home's better, I've got a sense of purpose. So it's a really positive place as well.
It is. It has this. You know, it has its ups and its downs, doesn't it? Like you just said, Hayley. Like, I don't know now what I'd do without TikTok. Do you know what I mean? Like, as bad as it has been sometimes, and as bad as my mental health's been, I've met some amazing people that I'll love for the rest of my life, and we've got an amazing thing here. Do you know what I mean? So it's got its good points and its bad points in it. It's what you make of it, really.
It is. And like I love going in Just Nanas, because, you know, it's a community that are very caring and very, you know, it's a calm room to be in. Although she does FYP, you know, it's said in a calm way, like, you know, and it's nice. And like you go into Alex and Luke, you have a bit of a laugh, you know, because of their characteristics. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's kind of, it does put a smile on your face, and it's really nice when they're having this like little bantery things. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, I think there's somewhere for everybody in there, basically. There's somewhere for everybody. Hello, Top Girl.
Hi, me babbies.
Hello, me babbies. What you up to, Top Girl?
What am I up to?
Yeah.
Trouble.
I'm very frustrated today, so it's either come and talk to you or go mad on the app.
What's happened?
I just had a shit appointment with Albie.
Okay.
But anyway, talking about Just Nana, right? Yeah. Apparently, she's given £20 to people's PayPals, and I've not received mine, so I want it.
Is she?
Yeah, she sent somebody £20 on PayPal and didn't send it me. But did you hear Zach speak about my baby this morning, Miss?
What did he say, Top Girl? Because I've heard people saying about it, but I didn't see him in the box.
He said, get off the app, your kid's crying in the back, mate. He takes ketamine, did you know that?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
You know, that really winds me.
I've had a lot of stuff. I've been told I was just saying, I've been told he takes a lot of stuff, so...
Yeah, because he looks like a horse, so the only thing that takes effect in his body is ketamine.
That really winds me up, though, you know, ladies. God forbid we should have a social life and turn the TikTok on and our kids crying in the background. What do you want us to do? Sit there and just look at them all day?
Well, he was crying for milk. At least he went fucking sat on the app crying for ketamine.
I like when people tell me to go look after my kids when it's like midnight, and they're like, go look after your kids. I'm like, all right, I'll wake them up.
You should lock them in.
Just to give them a cuddle.
Can we just address that Alicia said in the comments that if there was no TikTok, she'd strip in a bar?
Yeah, I would be stripping in a bar. Do you want to see my new picture I got?
Can I just say before I jump down, tomorrow, 1 o'clock is Hayley's interview. Can you please
that's nice.
Send me some questions, everybody.
It's good, isn't it?
That's a cool picture, Alicia.
No Face got it for me.
No Face got it for you.
She's got a ginger boyfriend. Did nobody know that?
You're going to have to put out tonight now, then.
He is ginger.
He's not ginger.
He fucking is ginger.
He's me babby.
He's me babby. Thanks, Kirsty.
He's never seen his hair. He's wearing a balaclava.
He wears a balaclava. I've never seen
a ginger one.
Justice for no face.
Are we liking ginger people now, Miss Red?
You what, darling?
Do we like gingers now?
I've only got a problem with one ginger person. I like all of them.
That cunt as well, talking about my kids. Like, at least I've got kids, Angie.
What did you say?
Ain't nobody lying down with you and giving you a baby.
Oh, come on. She's an expert on parenting, Angie is. Come on.
I'm not looking after my kids ever, and this app can't make me.
You don't feed them either.
I'm past that. Do you know, like all the stuff people say to me, I'm just like, yeah, okay, cool, whatever. They're neglected.
So Miss H. All the gingers except for No Face and Angie, I love you.
Love ya.
Oh, just before No Face.
I'm joking. No Face.
I know you are.
Too bad. He's all right.
Thank you for having me up, Dad.
Thank you, CJ. Ladies, though, and gents, I've got to get going because I've got a school run to do.
But can I just ask, like, as soon as I come in and I'm literally the only brown person in the box, then you're going?
I'm half Muslim, Top Girl.
Oh, yes, you're half Muslim. Give me my mod back.
No, I've got no roses.
She's such a liar. She's just a racist.
Thank you for having me up.
Thank you, Lisa.
Oh, yeah, guys. Hayley's interview tomorrow, 1 o'clock, and
Thank you, everyone, for
Friday.
Bye, Lisa. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Everyone send your questions. Miss Red, when do you want to do the better interview part 2?
Yes, we're doing a part 2, and Cockapoo is going to give you the questions, and we go deep. Part 2.
That sounds a bit haram, but yeah, guys, whatever she wants. Deep.
So, when's your interview?
Tomorrow is Hayley's, 1 p.m.
Okay.
Friday, 1 p.m. is Michelle's. And please, guys, there's 2.7k. Stop sending me questions about her money. It's very distasteful. It's weird behaviour.
I'm thinking about doing an interview. I'm going to do one interview, right, guys? It's going to be a one-off. But it's going to be with the person that you will least expect me to do an interview with. This is the person I'm going to try and grab.
Evil Queen.
I'm not saying you.
I asked Evil Queen today and she ignored me, and I asked her to pay her child maintenance for Gavin and she ignored me.
We'll have to see who it is, guys. Right, Top Girl, I'm going now.
All right. Love you, Simon.
You leave Simon alone. Simon! Cheating on me with Top Girl. Right, guys, I'm going to get going. I'm just going to do one interview with one person, and it's hopefully, if it happens, it'll be amazing. But, you know, we've got our Top Girl that does the interviews, and she's got an interview tomorrow with her Hayley Comet, and Clout Alert does the interviews. There's many interviews going on. Delusive Angie's a shit. But I want to do one interview. I've got to get going though because I've got a school run to do. Right, so Cal's my darling, Steph, Dee Dee, Kirsty, Frida, Jane. Thank you very much. I think EQ's gone now, but she sent me that lovely cat gift. Thank you. Boss Lady, Lily, Lisa, Vince, Angie, Kirsty. I'll just give you a follow back, darling. Bobby, thank you for all my gifts, darling. I'm not being rude. It's just that when I'm talking, I can't say thank you to everything, but thank you, Bobby. I appreciate you. Leslie, Rebecca, Adam, thank you, darling. Jackie, Miss Red's Loom Band. You better piss off. Claire, Lexi and Debbie. Thank you, everybody. I love you all. Moderators, thank you for looking after the room. And I will see you tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Don't forget, Luke the Judge is live in 15 minutes. Yes. Love you all. Mwah. Can you believe... I'm really thirsty now. It's because I took my meds. Can you believe I've got an account called Miss Red's Loom Bands? You better piss off. Oh yeah, Kate's going live as well, guys. Kate, let me give you a quick pin. Right, I'm coming off now, but where are we? There's our Kate, guys. And then we've got Corey, Pearl, Dan,